Hello? 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 Hold on, my glasses have a schmegma on them. Hold on. Hello? I think ads are done. Ads done yet? Hold on, I can't see chat. Wait, see me 1 second. I'm stalling? I'm not stalling. Hey, today's gonna be pretty short. I don't know by how short, but probably like a minimum of like 2 hours. Probably like at least a chapter. We can at least finish 1 chapter here, and then we'll be done, I think. What up, Paradox? Hey, Rosalie. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Connie. Hey, Fixer. Hey, Anna. Hey, Pasta. What's up? Hey, Nora. What happened, Scam? You're getting ready for your cousin's graduation? Hell yeah, have fun at your cousin's graduation. Hell yeah. Congrats. Your internet and PC is crashing? What do you mean, end stream? What do you mean? Yeah, I added Battler and Big Oishi. And I think I added one more somewhere. I don't remember where I added it. But how are we doing today? How are we doing? I won't be here Saturday or Sunday, by the way. So tomorrow and Sunday I will not be here. So next stream will be on Monday, by the way, just saying. So if you're not here, I won't see you until Monday. I have to make cousin lemon raspberry cupcakes with cream cheese and brownie cookies. Yeah, that sounds really good. So you hate us? No. No. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know that today I'm streaming because I won't be here tomorrow or a Sunday, so it's to make it up just a little bit here. Gacha game catch up. I've been catching up on every single gacha game besides Honkai Star Rail. I've been hard grinding DK off stream. I'm like almost level 200 now. which is kind of ridiculous. Speaking of which, hello, jump scare, hello. Wow, my hair looks disgusting right now. I had a bunch of product in my hair and I tried to wash it out, but it looks greasy. Whatever, it's fine. When those confessions dropping? Probably like June. We'll probably do it in like mid-June or maybe July. Dead middle summertime, I think. You know, something mad chill. I think during that time also, it's gonna be finally the perfect time for the Uma race. But, hey, I've been fucking busy, man. I can't do it all by myself, so. Have you gotten the artwork for this? Yes, I have. So from my understanding here, it's gonna be, this is a three-way we're having. Long time for art fight. I feel like that's the perfect time though, to take a break. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's like a three-way, isn't it? The whole point of this event. Yeah, dude, I've been hard carrying this. Hard catching up on this goddamn game here. But I kind of skipped Prika's story though, if I'm being honest with you. I did all of Mint's, but I skipped some of Prika's story, and it seems like we're having a three-way here. Yeah, the toes, yeah. Yeah, it looks kind of crazy how they animate the little wiggles and stuff down here, but, you know, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge?
Target locked. Immense bombardment.
Hey, Orphan, what up?
Target locked. Immense bombardment.
I'm gonna have Privity's maxed out SR soon. I just need a couple more, I need a couple more hardware thingies. What is it? Yeah, I'm at phase 11 right now, but I don't have any more maintenance tools. And I only get more maintenance tools when I'm doing the Road to Villain thingy, which I could buy, but that's kind of a waste. I think I need like, what, 3,000 gems in order to get her maxed out, which I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna wait it out, which is gonna take about, I think, probably a week and a half, maybe, perhaps, to get to level 90, maybe 2 weeks, maybe. Because you're guaranteed like 1 level a day. But then with these weeklies... Oh man, I already did all these weeklies actually, never mind. Oh well. But I've already done everything though on this goddamn game though. I just wanted that nice music. Wait for the KX Persona 6 collab. I saw the Persona 6 quote-unquote leaks. I don't know if they're real or not, but they look kind of cool. The main character looked blonde as shit, but he looked handsome yet kind of ugly. I don't know what it was. I don't know how to describe him. Like, he's handsome yet he's kind of ugly, but he's cool. I don't know, but the woman though, the woman character was really cool too though. I thought it was a woman MC. Nah, it's a man. Well, I saw something about it having like a dual protagonist thing, but I don't know if that's really true or not because the game's not coming out until like what, like a year or two maybe. So, see the green persona concept. I did see that green persona thing is really cool. Green, I think, I don't know. Some days green is my favorite color. Some days blue is my favorite color here. But I can't wait though. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing all the red in Persona 5. Speaking of red, hold on, where is Umineko at? I'm gonna try to not stall too much because I gotta go ahead and pack up soon. Because I have I think, what is it, like a 5 to 6 hour drive tomorrow? Dude, that's gonna be brutal. Oh well, I'll be fine. Here we go. Umineko, load it up here. I'm gonna load up my notes. Hopefully we don't lag. I don't think we should lag with the notes though. Where to again? I'm driving to North Carolina. Just for a little bit. You just pop up Big Elon's auto drive? No, my car, you need to drive with it. No Honkai Star Rail? I already did Honkai Star Rail this morning, I think. Actually, no, I lied, I think. I don't think I did it. I might have done it last night. I don't remember, but this is fucking loud, man. This is super loud. You think? Yeah, I don't remember, actually. Sip your water. I do have some orange juice right now. I was gonna cut my hair, but I kind of got lazy. Anyways, I don't remember where we left off. We left off. Oh, I think the time went back, right? That time went back. Or did the time go forward? I don't remember. Okay, hey Bunny, what's up? How you been? Is that the orange juice you mentioned a couple days? Yeah, it is. It's the same orange juice. The hair's looking clean. Thanks, bro. People died in chapel. Goat magic fight. I do remember that, but I don't remember at the very last part though. That crazy DBZ fight. That was crazy. Got orange juice and nothing else. Yeah. So I had a packet of a Shin ramen yesterday, and I was able to make that into chili garlic noodles because I had a bunch of garlic frozen. So I just sauteed some garlic in like oil, and then I tossed in the sauce packet in that oil, and then I just ate noodles with that. It's pretty good. Hey KG, what's up? How you been? Where's Umineko's right here? Is it spicy for you? Nah, it's not spicy for me. I have a pretty high spice tolerance. Not as much as before though, because I remember I used to be able to eat a ghost pepper chili, but not anymore. I think I would probably cry nowadays. Should I just rock different brown shades today? Whatever you feel comfortable in, Nora. Whatever you feel comfortable. I feel like brown shades gives off I don't know how to like describe it, but like they're the type of moms that you would see at those fancy hotels wearing like sundresses and whatnot. Like that mom from the Diary of the Wimpy Kid. What's his name? Roderick's mom. I feel like she would wear brown shades. Yeah? No? Anyways, I think this is the scene right here. Yeah, 510. I think so. Oh, but it's so humid. It's so hot. Hold on. I'm gonna turn on the fan here. I see? Wait, what happened? Okay, a cannon's corpse floated into the air. I do remember this part. So the witch played dirty until the very end. The two who had understood one another in their last moments. She would not even permit their corpses to be closed. If someone had been watching, they would probably mourn that this was indeed a disgrace to the dead. However, Beatrice was far, far crueler. That would become immediately apparent. Okay, new rule, and then Sunday. Wait, no, this is the next day. Sunday. There's a flood in this side of Georgia? Yeah, there is a flood down there. Over here, it's not too bad, but thankfully, I don't have to experience that right now. It should clear up tomorrow, though. What is this? Mononoke Air things? Hold on. We just have a bunch of rain, yeah. It's been raining for like the last 2 weeks. It's been kind of gross. I've been like going outside trying to get me some vitamin D, but I don't get any sunlight. I mean, the animation is lovely, though. That's the only thing I like say about this. Animation artwork's really lovely, but then it's like, do I want to watch this? Like, I tried watching it, but I fell asleep. It was sunny then rainy in 2 minutes between. Yeah, I think it was sunny today, actually, at one point, I think. But we barely get rain over in a CA. Is that why you guys have a bunch of like forest fires and such? Maybe like no rain? It's like overly dry, perhaps? Oh yeah, the fan. Hold on, give me a second. I'm like sitting here, I'm like sweating up a fucking storm. Give me 2 seconds. Oh! Hey, can you listen to this real quick? Yeah, sure, go ahead, Ritz. You have time. What up? Dude, what is this? Discord remix? Eurobeat Brony by The Living Tombstone. Dude, what is this? Listen, I know The Living Tombstone because they made that one fuck-ass Halloween remix. But I've never heard of Eurobeat Brony before, though. Do we not? No. No, I don't know this one. Sorry, guys. I've never heard of this before. You've had this on your playlist before? Holy fuck. I mean, 14 years ago. How old was I? Holy shit. That was your anthem in middle school? Really? I don't remember this. I wasn't here for this. I wasn't here for this. You had this in 2021? That's ridiculous. Have you seen everyone calling the Backrooms movie ass? Really? I've seen good things about the Backrooms movie. I thought I did good. On my timeline, people were glazing via Backrooms movie. I think it's so hard right now. I just got Bride Gentle Donna. Ooh, Bride Gentle Donna. Hell yeah. Dude, that's sick. Dude, I love Gentle Donna. She and Omen are my two favorite Umas, I think. You gonna watch this soon? Backrooms? Dude, I hate watching movies. I don't know what it is, but watching movies just... The only movie I've seen recently was Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Wow, 95 stream freak. Thanks, Bunny. I appreciate that. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu! I'm getting people defending the movie by quote retweeting. Yeah, I think I'm like seeing that a whole bunch, but I don't know. I thought it did good. I didn't see any negative things yet. Kaguya, you love that? Watch Mononoke? Dude, Mononoke, maybe. We'll see. We'll see, but I already tried. You watched 20 out of 20 times? Kaguya my goat. I really do like that movie a lot. Music was really good too. Yo, by the way, this song fucking sucks. I'm sorry. I'm not fucking with this song. Is that a hot take? Sorry. Not for me. My Little Pony character, a chat website and a chat app. Okay, if I was in middle school, I wouldn't like this maybe. But as a grown man, I don't think I'm fucking with this. I don't know. You guys had enough to burn at the stake. Really? It's not for me. I don't think. Hold on. I know this one. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 theme song. This one also sucks. No, not for me. Wait, they had one that I kind of liked growing up too. I can't find it. Chillin' FNAF? Yeah, I might get doxxed if I say this actually. Put it on Wrapped in Black? What is Wrapped in Black? What is that? Let's see. Was it this one? There was one that I liked. Nah, not this one. Sonic Rush OST. Sonic Rush OST is really good. Wrapped in Black. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm not gonna stall. Oh yeah, fuck. I forgot. Hey, that was all Ritz. Okay, Ritz wanted to listen to some fucking music, alright? Anyways, no more.
Hi.
Even though Kinzo has heard of the 6 deaths, his emotions did not waver. He been wanting, yeah. The expression on his face as he gazed out the window was a smile, as though his opponent in a chess game had just made a spectacular move. He needs to stall away from this game? Dude, it's too late, Bunny. It's too late. I'm in too deep. I do not have 70 fucking hours into this. I think I have like 50 hours, maybe. 50 hours max. Maybe 55 max. 73 is definitely inflated, I think. But it's too late. It was unimaginable that this expression could appear on a father who had lost many children at once. So this guy lost his kids, and he's sitting there staring out the window, smiling or farming. Okay, bro. Okay. It's no damn good. It's no damn good. Bet. Follow your orders. That's not good. That can't be good here. Me when I flush my sperm down the toilet. Like, are you like ejaculating into the toilet, or like are you doing it on like a paper napkin and then you're throwing it in? How's the methodology? I don't
すでにこの島は現世から切り離されているのだ。
This island has been cut off from the real world, and this guy is already smiling. He's smirking right now.
電話など何の役にも立たぬ。
Oh, okay. So, and your palm, turning it over straight down. Dude, what's an anime scene that I can make a reference to? Nah, I can't find it. Next time.
やめさせますか。
Should I have them stop?
ルーレットが終わるまで何
Even
を
when
し
my
て過
femboy
ごすも
Loker
自
swallows
由
my
だ。
kid, so I gotta adopt one? Dude, that's not a real sentence. That's not a real sentence. Kaneki struggling to eat the burger? Yeah, but you're tossing... Whatever. That's not even remotely the same scene, bro. Until the roulette is finished, what do they do to pass the time? It's up to
好
them.
きにさせてやれ。
Until the roulette is finished. Nah, that makes no sense, because you're not eating it.
その
What
ロ
up,
ーザ
Shannon?
様には何とお伝えい
Dude,
た
Rose
し
is
まし
gonna
ょうか。
freak the fuck out, man.
何をして過ごすも自由だと言っておる。
Why is he so pissed?
歌おうが踊ろうが。
They can sing if they want, dance if they
首
want.
をつろうが逃げたぎる大釜に飛び込むも自由。
They're even free to hang themselves by the neck or jump into a boiling cauldron. I don't think we've seen a boiling cauldron, but we have seen the boiler room.
13人が死ぬまで好きに過ごせばよい
So he
のだ。
knows. Okay, until 13 people die, they can spend their time as they like. Kinzo? I feel like...
そんなに退屈ならば、なぜに 6×9 が42
Yo,
になる
Kinzo's
こ
a
とも考
fucking
え
asshole,
ていれば
man.
いい。
I swear, this guy's a fucking cunt. Asshole. He says until 13 people have died. He doesn't care what they do. Is he a bad guy, low key? Bad guy? Why doesn't he care about his family? I mean, I guess I could say this about low tier god also, but
それが人と宇宙の神秘の答えだ。
oh shit, if they are that bored, then they can spend their time wondering why 6 times 9 is 42. Is that really? Wait, what? 6 times 9 is 42? I don't know about that. That's the answer to the mystery of the man in the universe. 6 times 9 is 42. That's the answer to the mystery of the universe. It's 54. Yeah, I was thinking in my head, I was like, that's not 42. But what could this mean, though? 6 times 9 is 42. If you do 6 times 5, you get 45. That's 3 short, though. Nah. 42. What is 54 minus 42? No, that's not 13. That's the answer to the mystery of the man in the universe. Maybe he's just off his rockers, I think.
申し訳ございません。
Shannon cowered in fright at the sudden rage. Genji made a gesture as though telling her not to say too much. Shannon couldn't help but regret speaking out of turn.
だが、自由にしてよいのはお前たちもだ。
Okay, so he's giving the servants free will right now.
源氏、そしてシャノンも、今日までよく私に尽
Okay,
くしてくれ
hold
た。
on!
もったいないお言葉です。で
Okay,
すがその
but what?
私どもは親方様にお
And
仕
now
え
he's
す
giving
る
them
こと
free
を
will,
誓
and
った
now they don't know what to
神
do with themselves. I know Shannon's gonna go ahead and do some weird shit with George, but Genji, the fuck's he gonna do? Crack Kumasawa? I don't think so, buddy.
いついかなる時でもおそばに控えておる。
Alright, waiting by your side.
最後に
Okay.
その時
Okay.
に
I need a right hand man just like Genji, man. Someone to just fucking blow smoke up my own ass. Thank you, man. That must be nice. Oh no. Oh no. Witching gold? Oh, it's
お
not
前
good.
たちには
George sadly
全
mentioned.
て
Yeah.
を話しておきたい。
Oh shit! Lord drop! I want to tell the two of you about everything.
シャノン、
Shano.
遺言を書く。
Alright, he's writing a will here. He's writing a will
実
here.
行を頼む。
Oh, hold on. Kinzo's will. Kinzo's will. Okay. Hold on.
源氏はいつもの酒を頼む。
My usual drink. That slizzer. Nianjo had often recommended that Kinzo write a will because of his health. But each time, Kinzo had gone mad with rage. Since that time, will had been the word Kinzo took most exception at. Will? Like his determination, like his will? Or like his written will? Because that word had come out of his own mouth, Shannon couldn't help doubting her ears for an instant. Shannon hurriedly prepared the side table and some writing paper. Genji also began preparing his usual green devil, just as he was ordered, the absinthe.
準備が整いま
What
し
if the absinthe is the reason why magic is real? Is that it? What did we write about absinthe? Cause I have no idea how to explain how the fuck Canon and the goat person and all those baddies were fucking real. It just makes no fucking sense to me. Hold on. I did write absinthe. Alright, hold on. Absinthe has a reputation of giving hallucinations to the indulger here. But only Kinzo drinks this though. If the whole family was drinking absinthe, I think that would make sense about the whole hallucinations and stuff like that. But the fact that it's only Kinzo drinking this shit, it makes no sense here. It makes no sense. I mean, maybe Genji. Unless we're watching Kinzo watch everything himself. Why he drinking that shit? Cause you want to see Beatrice, bruh. He yearns hard. I don't know. That's like eating edibles and watching manga. Kinda. It is his go-to. Fucking simp. He's not a simp if you already... Actually, no. Did he crack? Nah. No, he didn't crack, I don't think. Did he crack? Nah. I don't think so. Oh, anyways. Let's go back.
何から語るか。
I don't know.
我が生涯を語るもよいか。
Here we go. Speak of his life.
思い出深い対局を寄付に残すのは楽
If
し
you
いこ
believe
と
in the
だ。
secret trial theory, then yeah. That means if we were to say that Beatrice, let's say all of those fucking picks, those ice pick demon girls, they're all of Beatrice's child. That means Beatrice got pregnant 7 fucking times. Unless she had twins and then she got pregnant 6 times, but I don't think so. You think Kinzo got that stamina to be pumping all that much juice? 6-7 times? Unironically 6-7. That's kind of ridiculous. Where should I start? I suppose I could also speak of my life. It would be fun to leave a record of my memorable games. Ew, what? What do you mean games? As in like his chess or like this right now?
100年以上も昔の棋譜を読み、対局者たちの思いを探る思考の旅も実に楽
It
し
truly
い。
is fun to read records for old games from over a century ago. A journey searching for those players' thoughts.
ならば、我が生涯の棋譜も、後世のものによって我が思いを探る旅への誘いとな
Will
る
this
の
horseshoe
だ
of my
ろう
life also
か。
beckon those in the future to go on a journey searching for my thoughts? I don't know. For a while, Kenzo considered where he should start speaking from, striding all around the room with his hands behind his back.
親方様、
Yes?
どうぞ。
すまんな、我が友よ。
Or what if like we are Kinzo? What if the perspective this whole time is Kinzo and like Kinzo is just watching everything? And so all of the magic stuff is just Kinzo off his fucking liquor, off his juice.
さて、
Nah, that
我
wouldn't
が
make
生
sense.
涯を語るには、 あの魔女との出会いから記さねばなるまい。
I must begin writing from when I met that witch.
シャノン
Okay. Here we go, some more time.
私がベアトリーチェに初めて出会った
My meeting
の
with
は
Beatrice
だいぶ
took place a
以前に
long way
遡
back.
る。あれは昭和の何
The
年
Shoya
だった
era?
か。
How long ago was that? Hold on, bro. We're gonna go back to Kenzo's will here. I'm gonna say background info. Met Beatrice in the Shoya era. Shoya era son. Is that not it? Showa? Whatever, bro. Showa? Showa. Showa? Dude, same. Dude, tomato potato, bro. Same shit, dude.
確か終戦の
What are you showing us, Eric? No, the fucking... the I think it was towards the end of the war. Towards the end of the war? Yo, look at this fucking PTSD Vietnam flashbacks you better show us here. Excuse me? Are you dead ass? Oh, come on. Shannon was writing this down. Excuse me? What do you mean, excuse me? Did you queef? We took enough time to regain our calm, and we each swore to our parents that we'd definitely catch the killer. It would be a lie to say we weren't still better. Even now, if we just gave in just a little, we'd feel like going on a rampage like Jessica and resorting to some kind of violence. According to what Goda-san said after he got back right now, Kanekun was looking after Jessica. Apparently, she was still very emotionally high-strung. Wait, what?
そう
Oh, okay, so they don't know. So they don't know that they're dead. Okay. What up,
あ
senpai?
りがとう若い子の気持ちは若い子の方が汲み取れるかもしれない
Maybe a young kid would be better at understanding a young kid's feelings. So how do you explain George and Shannon? What up, Onyx? What up?
今はそっとしておく方がいいんでしょうね
It'd be probably better if we let them alone. Well, that's why they're dead, because you're not looking after them.
ローザさん
Sorry.
私らにこれ以上ここ
Did
に
you run a mile or
とど
something,
まって
Onyx?
できることは何もありません
4.5 hours at the gym? What could you be doing at the gym for 4.5 hours? Running? Walking, maybe? Maybe like Stairmasters, maybe, for like 4 hours, maybe. But 4 hours, damn, bro. Holy shit. At max for me is like 2. Something more we can accomplish by remaining here.
電話は普通でしょうが明日になれば船が来てくれてそれで警察へ連絡できるでしょう
Oops. But tomorrow the boat will come and we should be able to reach the police. Okay. Deadlifting, Stairmasters, and treadmill. Okay, that makes sense.
警察の捜査のためにもここはこのまま残すべきです
Get some rest in. What worked for me? Did you take creatine by chance? Deadlifting is hell. Yeah, deadlifting after a while fucking sucks, and it feels like your knees are about to like blow out, but it's really good for you though. We should leave this place as it is for the police's investigation.
私も南條先生に同感です。このようなところにいつまでもおられますと。
I don't know how to tell them
お体に障り
this,
ます
but police ain't coming, Ninja. I'm sorry to
戻り
say.
紅茶をお入れしましょう。
Black tea, bro. He keeps making this fucking black tea, man. Why are you... Yo, what if the black tea is laced with absinthe? No, you're not a chair, bro. Shut up.
そうね
I'm being forced to do it for next year, so better train with this free summer. Are you, doing track and field? Is that why you're doing all that? Or maybe you're a running back playing football, maybe. He's mixed.
私もそれに賛成よ
Black tea and some biscuits. Nah, I don't know about that. That sounds oddly European.
バトラ君もジョージ君ももういい
I guess I'm ready.
警察が来た時のためにもここは
This
この
place
まま
as it
残し
is
ておい
for
た
when
方
the
がいいわ
police come, if nothing else.
そうですね。
Black tea and some white bread? Dude,
バトラ君
I
大丈夫かい
I stopped buying bread from the grocery store because a lot of those breads are really bad for you, from what I've seen. You just reminded me.
流せる涙は流し尽くしたぜ
Like, I'll go to the grocery store and then I'll sit there and then I'll read the ingredient list and then I'm like, dude, this is like low-key pure cancer. So then I just go in, I'll buy like crayons and like a duct tape and then walk out with like no food in my hand. Or like orange juice, like last week.
もう大丈夫
Okay,
さ
so this is back in time. You see seed oils start foaming by the mouth. I mean, seed oils, I can kind of withstand seed oils. It's just some of the other things, like mainly like sucralose. I don't fuck with sucralose. Sucralose is really bad for you. That's why I don't drink any of those energy drinks that contain sucralose. The police would surely find some evidence from a thorough investigation. But we hadn't been adult enough to wait for that. I investigated the chapel in my own way, trying to catch the culprit before the police got here. Thanks, bro. And what I figured out was frustratingly nothing. You fired your only good coach yesterday. Dude, that fucking sucks, Onyx. So, good luck on next year, though. Hopefully you're able to break some records and earn some medals, yeah? I hadn't been able to find a single hint.
さあ出ましょうマリア行くわよいつまでもジロジロ見ていないの
Don't keep staring at it. Why is she staring at it, though?
さあさあマリア様参りましょう
What is return?
ここは肩を冷やします
Yo, Goda, man! I don't trust Goda, man.
母さん
But the thing is, though, Goda wouldn't be able to poison tea with absinthe, though. Kumasawa couldn't either because they don't have access to a Kinzo study room. So the only person that could really lace the tea are Genji, Nanjo, Shannon, and Kanon. But Kanon's a good guy, so he wouldn't do that. Shannon doesn't really know any better, so she's not gonna do that. So it's either Genji or Nanjo if we're gonna keep going on with this poison theory here. But then why? I don't know. It was on the NFL training camp closest the coach here got to pro, really? Damn. My high school was rivals against the wait, actually no, that might be doxing actually. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna name some professional NFL players that were very local in my hometown area. Never mind.
今日までありがとう僕はきっと父さんたちの期待を裏切らない男
But
になる
like anytime the fucking football game would like come and like they would play those teams, they treated those players as if they were like Satoru Gojo. Like it was ridiculous. I would definitely become a man who doesn't betray your expectations. I don't like. Is George gonna have his own like battler moment here where like he's able to defy Beatrice? Cause if he has that moment, that means we have to root for George also. But I don't want to root for George, man. So I'm hoping. Also, like I just noticed his glasses does not have any fucking legs here. On the temple area, he ain't got no fucking arms. So how is his glasses supporting on his fucking bitch ass head? I just realized. Hello? Magic? Is he using magic here? Nah, maybe his nose is really big and is able to like withstand the nose bridge right here, part of the glasses. But I don't see no arm. They locked the track field, so you're forced to run at the gym now, dude. That fucking sucks. Potential what? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I liked my trainer a lot since he did sports med. Hell yeah. Anyways, is it glued to his face? Maybe. George spoke his last words of farewell to his parents. After seeing that, Battler followed suit.
親父綺麗さ
What up? Taken on their own, their faces made it look like they were sleeping, which made it all the more better.
こんな涼しすぎるところに残してくろ。
In a silly place. Oh, chilly place. I was like,
カマキは
I
取る
was
ぜ。
like, why would you describe this as like a silly place? But chilly makes more sense here. I'll definitely get whoever did this.
絶対にな。
George looks like Jeffrey from Class of '09. You know what? He kind of does look like Jeffrey from Class of '09, actually. Thank you, Onyx. Thank you. See? I told you, George looked like a fucking weirdo. I told you. Hold on. Is this another stray? Dude, he really does, huh? That's you? That's not me, bro. This is not me. What do you mean low-key Eric? Hold on. I'd say green suit. Okay, he doesn't have a green suit, but he does have a fuck-ass green shirt, though. Oh, it's the Legend of Zelda shirt, I mean. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Yo! What the fuck is this drip? Anyways, I got sidetracked. Side by side? No, there's no need, because I'm not them. Hello? Okay. Okay, that fucking scared me a little bit, actually.
これは何？
This is 7th Black Magic Circle of the Sun.
気色の悪い落書きだね。
What disgusting graffiti.
犯人が書いたのかな。
Probably.
悪趣味に過ぎますな。
It's worse than vulgar.
これはひどい。
So I wonder if Battler from the Tea Party comes out and like he's like able to explain this somehow. When the door to the chapel was closed, we learned about that cryptic graffiti for the first time. I wonder, does the text inside the graffiti change? Because since the people died, I remember that there was names inside of the magic circle. So does the names written inside change also? Fusion dance with the island Battler and Tea Party Battler. Dude, that'd be fucking sick. It's like in Cell games where like spoilers, if you've never seen Dragon Ball Z, that's your fucking loss. Goku died, right? He blew up Cell, he transported him over, he fucking died, and then during Gohan's final Kamehameha, he was able to come back down. Well, not like come back down, but still. He was able to like help out. It was like when we first found out.
おそらく犯人が書いたものに
No?
違いないでしょう。
No doubt it was drawn by the culprit.
犯人は魔女だから。こりゃ悪魔を呼び出す魔
The
法陣
culprit
か
was
何
a
かだ
witch, so this is a magic circle to summon a demon or something. Goku dies? Yeah, dude, he dies like 7 times. What do you mean? You know, in GT, when the two 17s fuse together and become Super 17? Oh, kinda. Nah.
これは太陽の7の魔法陣だよ。
Alright, thanks, Mario.
そんなのも知らないんだね。
No, I already do know that. I already do know that, you cunt.
こ
Good
ら
bonk.
その気持ち悪い笑いをやめなさいといつも言ってるでしょ。
You're not her, bro.
マリア、続けろ。
Go on.
何の意味があるんだ。
肉体的、あるいは精神
Wait,
的な
it's a
束
magic
縛か
circle
ら
to
逃れ
escape
るため
from
の魔
physical
法
or
陣だ
mental
よ。
bonds? Wait, what? Did we have that down the first time? Calling Mario a cunt? Did I say that? I didn't say that, did I? No, I didn't call her a cunt. Not me, bro. I did? Yo, that was so natural. That was so yeah, somebody clip that. Somebody clip that, actually. Yeah, go ahead. I don't remember calling her a cunt. Wow. Dude. Yo, I was not raised to be like this. Oh my god. Am I being like Rosa right now? Love in Deep Space mentioned. Lad? Love in Deep Space mentioned. No? No? Alright, whatever. He hates kids, large people, and butt-chin people. I don't like butt-chin people. Actually, no, butt-chin people are pretty chill, actually. Hold on. Magic circles written in those demon rituals. Advertisement. Okay, this was all a theory, though, but Maria... loses her fucking marbles here. states that the magic circle was there for the body's sake. Okay, I'm gonna say episode 2 info. Episode 2 info. Let's see this. Mononoke is in the script of Umineko. Let's see this part.
How did you know that? How did you know that, you cunt?
What the fuck, yo? That was so smooth. That came out so smooth. I didn't even realize. Oh my gosh. Yo, my fault. Nah, actually, nah, bro. She is a cunt, actually. A little bit. Because why is she playing so mysterious? You know what I'm saying? Anyways. It's escape from physical or mental bonds. Was TK just a kid? Was TK just a kid? He was a serial killer. Was King Vaughn a kid? Was he just a kid too? He was a serial killer also. What do you mean? Anyways. Oh my god, I'm losing my fucking train of thought here. Escape from physical or mental bonds. It's a symbol to escape physical or mental bonds. Alright, epic Gangnam Style. Gonna call our kid a cunt? Dude, we don't have a kid. We'll never have a kid. Was there a Rizzler a kid? I think so. Yeah. She gets hit by her mom? Yeah, this is true. Wait, this has changed. Has it not? The Lord has freed me from my chains? Characters in Hebrew. Characters outside or from the circumference. Oh wait, no, you have freed me from my chains. Okay. Truly I am your servant, Lord. I serve you just as my mother did. You have freed me from my chains. And I will sacrifice a thank offering to you and call on the name of the Lord. Okay. Sasageo? The Lord has freed me from my chains. I will offer you the sacrifice of thanksgiving and will call on the name of the Lord. Okay. What up, Valviant? Twist my balls? Sure thing. Sacrifice of thanksgiving. Sacrifice of thanksgiving? But we're in Halloween right now. What could this mean? What happened? Kinzo was ore farming. Didn't give a fuck that his family died. He was writing his lore. I told people that Goku died. And then I called Mario a cunt. That's pretty much it, I think. There's a killer trying to provoke us. Blah 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 blah. There's some English written.
Happy Halloween for...
Alright. So now this symbol includes in English. Is my door locked? Yeah, my door's locked. Includes in English. Happy Halloween, Mario. Okay. What is the chapel? Whoa! Maybe Mar doesn't mean Maria-chan, but the Virgin Mary. Now, who here is a virgin? Not Natsuhi, not Ava, not Kirie, not Rosa. George is a virgin. And Battler also. Kumasawa! Hold on! Kumasawa! What if Kumasawa is Virgin Mary? Alright, bro. Me, you. Alright, Eric, you. Alright, bro. Hopefully Mario. Oh my gosh, what up? Yeah, I'm hoping. It's kind of. Anyways, moving on. In that case, you should believe this is a blasphemy against God in the name of Halloween. They said that witches who make contracts with demons swear to always defy God's name. Witches who make contracts with demons swear to always defy God's
そう
name.
いうセンスから言えばこれは実に魔女的な犯行だね。
But this all means that magic is real
詳
though.
しいのね。
He does know a
マリ
lot.
アの受け売り。
He does know a lot. Where does this lore bomb come from, actually? Unless George retained his memories just like Battler. What if George is just going through his own mental tea party just like Battler is? What if?
ええ、そんなとこです。
Is that possible? Because we've only seen it through
Yeah, I
Battler's
don't-
point of view here. But what if George is also going through his own game with Beatrice herself?
礼拝堂にわざわざ呼んで殺した。
They never finished umineko anime? Why would you watch the anime when you can read this awesome visual novel here? Huh? They went to all the trouble of calling them out to the chapel before killing them.
ローザおばさん、この礼拝堂には何か特別な意味とかあったんですか？
Special meaning. The fact that... Dude, that's gotta be scorpions up there. There has to be scorpions.
特別な意味ってどういう？
いや、その
Well, what was the purpose of this being built? Because I remember that this was being built the same time as the mansion here. So what's the overall purpose of here? Also, can I examine this painting a little bit closer? I see a woman and then I see... Is that hands? Or is that wings? That might be wings right there. And then it looks like there's like 3 figures right here. 1, 2, 3. I don't know.
人間6人の死体をはるばるここに運び込んで、こんな凝ったデコレーションをした。
Carry 6 human corpses all the way over here and made these elaborate decorations. Umineko anime is like a solid 5 out of 10 on a good day, but the anime is the only reason why this VN got this voice acting. Wait, why? Why is this anime the only reason why this VN got a voice acting? Was it because the anime was that popular? Isn't that just the Virgin Mary window? Is it? I don't know.
ここに6人を呼んでから殺したのか、6人を殺してからここに運び込んだ
Can't
の
tell
かは
whether she
断
killed the
定で
6 of
きない
them
が、
over here before killing them, or whether she killed them and then carried them over. That's a good point,
どちら
Battler.
にしても大きな手間がかかる。
I feel like it'd be easier. Wait, hold on. I feel like it'd be easier to like lure them into here and then kill them. Because if they were to kill them outside and then drag them over, I feel like there would be more like blood stains or like a blood trail. Cause their whole entire stomach was like cut up and like ripped open, you know? Maybe.
犯人には
So if I had to
ここ
guess,
で
I'm going to
6人
assume
に死んでほしいどんな
I'm
理由があ
going
った
to
って
assume
ば
that they were all lured over, which we kinda saw like 2 chapters ago, and then they died. But how the fuck did they die though? Poison? Nah, but like who could poison that shit? You know what I'm saying?
そうですな。
Oh wait, so these voice actors are in the anime also? And so they just went over and they redid all these lines for the visual novel? Is that what you're saying?
あんな凝ったことをすれば警察が来た時不利な証拠を見つけられる可能性が非常に高いでしょう。それを犯人が見越さなかったはずもない。なら犯人はどうしてわざわざそんな手間をかけてまでこんなことをしたのだろう。
Well, if magic is real, this is kind of like somewhat proof that magic is real here. Definitely did be a scene with Kanan and Jessica though, but that's my guess.
ということになりますな。
It's like how it was put with the JoJo fighting game. A majority of the cast was rehired for the same or different roles for the anime. I've never heard of the JoJo fighting game.
だとしたらここで出てくる疑問は一つ。
In that case, there's one more question that comes out at this point.
6人の死体発見場所になるここにどんな意味があるのかってことだ。
ここはお父様の大切な礼拝堂だったの。
Chapel was important to father.
私が子供の頃から ここに立ち入ってはいけないと厳し
Yeah,
く言わ
but
れていた。
why?
マリアも前にここに来てものす
She
ごい
got
怒ら
yelled
れ
at a
た。
lot?
おう。
大切な礼拝堂。
Okay, George, what do you know here, George?
後ろ宮本家にとって何か縁のある。
I don't know. Woo, Loki spoiling us for the. It looked really good. I've saw some things about it and it looked really good. I might have to come back to Woowa because it looked really cool. Hold on, Oshinomiya. Whoops. Shiro Miya family. I do have here lore of the Oshinomiya family here. Filthy people, great cancer earthquake, Flan the OG family mentioned, and everyone almost died. Flower removed, took out massive blow, blah blah blah, make connections. He revived the family, 20-30 years. He has this fucking wicked sixth sense here. 1952. This great Kanto earthquake though. There is an umineko fighting game too. Yeah, I did hear about that, and to me, it didn't make sense why there was a umineko fighting game until last stream, when I finally saw Canon and that goat servant fucking fight. Now it makes sense. It makes sense. Did someone say Kanto? Not that type of Kanto, or the Kanto region from Pokemon. Hold on, is that earthquake? Wait, chapel. No. That earthquake though, I totally forgot about the earthquake. I'm not even gonna lie. Great Kanto earthquake in 1923 happened. We gotta keep this date in mind here, 1923. There might be some sort of connection here. We need to play the umineko fighting game someday. I hope that people are playing it at Evo.
わからないの。
Maybe it's too niche.
お父様はこの礼拝堂をとても神聖視していて、何度か化粧直しの工事をさせる
He
く
had
ら
it
い大事にしてい
redecorated
た。
several times.
でも、みんなも知っての通り。
Why was it redecorated several times though? Nani? Is there like a background info? No. Oh yeah, there is. I'm gonna say Kinzo. Whoops. Redecorated this. I don't think that's important right now, but maybe.
お父様は黒魔術が大好きなくらいで。
How does someone like Battler
経験の
fight?
信者だったわけじゃない。
Probably like how in Phoenix Wright fights in Marvel vs. Capcom. Probably uses like a lot of words, lots of like posing and then like stances, maybe, and like shit just comes out. I don't know. Father simply has a love of black magic. It's not that he was a devout
ここで
believer.
神に祈りを捧げてたなんて聞いたこともない。
I never heard of him coming here to offer his prayers to God. Wait, what? So this chapel isn't a place of prayer? It's a place to do black magic?
私の知る限りでもここに親方様がいらっしゃったことはありません。
Even to the best of my knowledge, the masters never come here.
私たちもここを開かずの礼拝堂と呼んで、
The Forbidden
そのお
Chapel.
化け屋敷のような感じで不思議に悪
Like
く
a
思
haunted
って
house.
おりました。
お父様自身全く近づかなかったのに、なぜか年に何度か使用人たちに大
So
掃除を
he
させてい
never
た。
approached it, but he made sure that it was clean? Why? Has never visited it, but has made the servants clean it multiple times. Why is that? Why would he do that? What if this chapel is related to maybe maybe the outside is supposed to reminisce like his no, because why would he make the fucking chapel the house of him and Beatrice when he would just make that the mansion? What is this chapel? I don't know. Did Kinzo know? Yeah, Kinzo found out and he did not give a single fuck. Kenzo was built from his gold is painted over? Dude, no.
常に清潔にしていて、まるでいつ使用する時が来てもいいようにと
He
いう
kept
感
it
じだ。
clean all the time? Maybe he kept it clean just in case for the time that it was right to do the epitaph ritual here. What is this for though?
にもかかわらず
Unless there's a fucking underneath bunker that connects the chapel and Kenzo's room. Would that be crazy? I don't know.
不謹慎だが面白い響きじゃねえか。南條先生はじい様の古い友人なんだっ
Yep, an old
て。
friend of grandfather's, right?
そのあたりの経緯を聞いたことは。
Nope.
ずいぶん昔に聞いたことがありますが、何と言ってはぐらかされたか忘れまし
I
た。
forgot what he said to evade the issue? Why?
そうそう、こんなことを言っておりま
Here we
した
go.
っけ。
Very important dialogue
い
here.
つか自分もあそこで
Okay,
祝福
hold
を
on.
受けることもできるか
Oh,
もし
wait,
れ
wait, wait,
ない。
wait, 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 wait. Nanjo would ask Kenzo about the chapel, and Kenzo would evade, saying, maybe I can receive a blessing as well. Do we have an Umi spoiler channel? Nah, not really. The only channel I have for the visual novels is LARP's channel, but yeah. Someday you too might be able to receive a blessing there.
しかしそれは奇跡でも起きない限り訪れない。
But unless a miracle occurred, that day would never come. Wait, hold on. So is that why? Is that why that motherfucker Kenzo wants the miracle to happen so much? Because he keeps talking about that goddamn miracle. Okay. Unless a miracle happens one day. Unless a miracle happens, that day would never come. What if this chapel is the place for where Beatrice is able to finally resurrect? Or... I don't even know. Just say some bullshit for Eric to read? What do you mean? I mean, so far, Connie, like, no one has, like, spoiled me, which is fucking crazy. TikTok and Instagram, I've been very careful, so, like, luckily I haven't been spoiled there, but, I'm very thankful that a lot of people in the Discord and, like, even in, like, chat have been very nice, though.
礼拝堂ですることってなんだ。
Yeah, what goes on in here?
まさか
You just say
自分
bullshit,
の
bro.
葬式ってんじゃねえだろうな。
Couldn't mean his own funeral. No, I don't think so.
金蔵さんに限ってそんなはずは。死後のことより生きている今に一生懸命な
And
方
much
で
more
した。
focus on now while he still lives rather than... Okay.
しかしそのせいで遺産問題をこじれさせる種としてしまったようですがな。
The root of all the complexity in the inheritance problem. This was the root of all the complexity in the inheritance problem? This?
あと礼拝堂ですることってなんだろうな。祈り？
Pray, baptize, sing,
懺悔も礼拝堂だっけ？
eat. Ooh, confessions too.
何にしろうさんくさいな。どういう理由かわからないけれど、おじい様にとってその南條先生の言っていた通り、奇跡でも起きない限り祝福を受けられないというのは、この礼拝堂を建てた時から決められていた宿命のようだね。
It was a fate set in stone from the time this chapel was constructed. This whole damn thing about fate and changing your fate. What is Kenzo's fate? What is the real miracle that he's looking for here?
どうしてそんなことがわかるの？
He wants to see Beatrice smile one more time, but why? What is Kenzo's fate? To die lonely? To die by himself? I don't seem... That doesn't make sense for Kenzo, though. I don't know. Couldn't tell
ほら
that.
あそこにはっきり記ほらあそこに
What? George Anki pointed to a relief with the rusty gold letters on the arch above the door. Oh my gosh. It looked like some message was written there in English. The rest showed that the message had been there since construction. Okay.
英語は弱いぜ
Me too.
何 This door is opened only at probability of
Battler, watch out, bro.
すまね
Let me read this. The door is open only at probability of... I gave up after I was unable to finish reading the first of the two lines. It looked like the others could read it properly.
確かこれは MBTQ だから
What?
いくつのことだっけ確か
Huh?
とにかくこれはすごい
No,
よ
spit it out!
両手の指じゃとても足りない
You can even count close to all that with the fingers on
確
both
かに
hands?
奇跡でも起こらないとダメだね
ですな。何事も博打的に例えたがった昔の金蔵さ
I
ん
thought
ら
this
しい
cup
言い
is
方です。
educated. I thought so too, but... MBTQ. Is this in reference to the variables? Or the exponents? MBTI? No. 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 MBTQ. Maybe million, right? M is just million. B is billion. T is trillion. And then Q is quadrillion. Right? What's after T? What's after trillion? Quadrillion. Okay, okay. It is quadrillion. All right. Wow. Okay, so million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. So this is in reference to the odds here from the first episode. Damn.
なんだみんな読めたのかよ誰か俺にも意味を教えてくれ
Alright, go ahead.
英語くらい勉強しなよ。
Damn, even Mario knows this? What is this? Dude, who the fuck is this? What is this bullshit, bro?
Chipotle, Millennium, Burger King, normal people, Raising Cane's, Millionaire, KFC, normal people, Five Guys, Millionaire.
Dude, what is this? What the fuck did you send me?
この程度読めないでよ
Battler's first L?
く高校に入れたね。
How did you get into high school without even being able to read this much? Damn. Bonk. Oh my gosh, Battler, ease it up.
それでなんて書いてある
Right
んだ
there.
ざっとこんなところだよ。この扉は奇跡が起きない限り開かれない。
This door is open only when a miracle
あな
occurs.
たは奇跡が起きない限り
Will be
祝
blessed
福さ
only
れ
when
な
a
い。
miracle occurs.
おじい様の魔術は天文学的低確率を基礎とする。
Wait, so did this door open in episode 1 when Beatrice came back? Or like when Beatrice won? You think? But wait, we did open up the fucking chapel door already with the key. Unless it's another door. I don't know. What could this mean? Alright, I'm gonna say above the door in rusted gold there was an English sentence stating the door can only be opened if a miracle happens. Shows crazy quadrillion odds. You will be blessed only when a miracle occurs. Okay. Will be blessed only when the miracle occurs. Alright.
つまりこの扉が開かれる奇跡は
An
おそらく
incredibly
ものす
vast
ごい膨
magical
大な魔力を
power.
必要とするに違いないよ。
Well, I mean, Kanan definitely possessed some magic power here, but it wasn't good enough. So there's levels of this here.
よーしご苦労もう黙っていいぞ。どうぞおばさん。マリアを英会話教室に通わせてたんすか？
Nope.
やっぱ英語は幼いうちからやんないとダメなんだな。開かずの礼拝堂か。魔女ベアトリーチェは本当に魔女だったかはともかく何十年も前に実在した女性で
Apparently 1,000 years old.
おじい様の愛人だったとささやかれる人だ。
Yep. Grandfather's mistress.
これはその私の勝手な想像ですが、
But
親方様はベアトリーチェ様をきっと深く愛しておいでだ
I
ったの
imagine
で
it
しょ
too,
う。
Goda. I imagine that too.
しかしすでにご結婚されていて結ばれることはできなかった。
Unless
なるほどな。死んだベアトリーチェが奇跡の魔法で蘇れたなら、ばあ様が死んでる今、大手を振って結婚できるわ。
Dude, that is so wicked, man. That is so fucked up. So, Kinzo didn't have the balls, or he wasn't able to divorce his current wife, and so he outlived her, and then now he's running black magic to not resurrect his wife, but to resurrect another woman. That's so messed up, man. That's so fucked. What if all of this is happening because of Kinzo's wife? Maybe this is her revenge. Maybe that. But then that would mean magic is real though. If Kinzo's wife really did come back. Or what if Kinzo's wife faked her fucking death in hopes of seeing Kinzo do all this black magic shit, and then she's just waiting to kill him? Nah, that wouldn't make sense either, bro. Nah, cause she was like, what, 60, 70, 80 also? I don't know about that.
で、この礼拝堂で結ばれようと、そういうメルヘンチックな
Marry her in
話
this
だという
chapel?
わけなのか？
Could be a fairy tale like story.
そう高等無形な話とも思えないわね。お父様が今なおベアトリーチェを深く愛しているのは周知の事実。あと気味が悪いとは言ったけれども。
Maybe he's like Leonardo DiCaprio. That's what we were saying, bro. That like fucking Kinzo's a freak. The whole family is a bunch of freaks, man.
礼拝堂の内装はとても華やかだった気がするの。
The interior of the chapel was quite magnificent.
お父様が死んだ愛人との結婚式を夢見てこの礼拝堂を建てたという想像は
Okay, so he would have a wedding.
案外
What
外
if
れていないかもしれ
What
ない。
if he already did have a wedding? What if that contract with Beatrice was the wedding? But then how would you explain that she lived for several decades but then died? But then the fucking timeline of Beatrice living does not make sense. Unless there was two Beatrice, which I said, but why is there two then? I don't fucking know. Cause there's a Beatrice at the tea party, and then there's this Beatrice wearing the fucking schoolgirl outfit, whatever the fuck, office outfit. But then how do you explain the fucking timelines of Beatrice being 1,000 years old, but then she also lived several decades ago, she was real, but then she was with Kinzo dating him? Unless there's two. Secret daughter who looks identical to her mom's? Dude, I don't know about secret daughter, bro. If anything, the fucking daughter theory, it wouldn't be another Beatrice. I think if Kinzo and Beatrice had some sort of kids, it would either be Kraus or the fucking 7 Picks. But they look kind of young. They look like Balor's age. They all look like 18-ish. That means Kinzo cracked about 20 years ago. But like she's dead. She died like what, 30 years ago? So that wouldn't make sense. unless he had somehow frozen her fucking eggs, and then he was able to do black magic. Aw, dude, this is getting so fucked up, man. This is getting so fucked up. Hold on.
この礼拝堂を建てたその当時から、おじい様はこの教会を使うことは生涯ないことを知っていたのだろうね。
He would never use it as a church as long as he lived. Okay. You know, in the movie Megamind, he had this watch that can transform into anybody. You know what's crazy? I've never seen the movie Megamind. Anytime I saw Megamind playing on Disney Channel, I would always skip past it because that shit looked horrible. So I would go to like Cartoon Network or to like Nickelodeon, because anytime Megamind popped up on TV, I skipped that shit ASAP. That movie did not look good at all, bro. Black eggs theorized? Maybe. maybe black magic fallopian tubes, maybe. Is that possible? I don't know. What's up, Pedro? How you been? What's up?
でも何かの奇跡で魔女が蘇ることを
You
祈
prayed
っ
for
た。
the witch to be revived by some miracle. Okay, Goda, cook your shit. Did you just call me Goda? Call me Goda? That's fucked up. Would you prefer the witch to be... Okay.
そしてもしもその奇跡が起こったならここで結ばれようと思った。
This doesn't add up, man. This does not add up.
なるほど。
He had this mansion built at the same time. Okay, chapel built at the same time. Beatrice, supposedly 1,000 years old. She was alive somehow around Kinzo 30 plus years ago. They had a contract. And then she died. Dude, I don't...
そう考えると確かにここはベアトリーチェ様にとっても大変意味のある場所ということになりますね。
But I'm thinking, I'm low-key thinking there's something there though with the whole Beatrice and Kinzo getting married as some sort of contract. Because if you think about it that way, if Beatrice got married to Kinzo, you could also look at it from a different angle of like her being stuck in that aspect of like how some people are in like loveless marriages and they feel stuck or they feel trapped. So maybe they got married already. But then how would I connect that thought though? That's a far-reach Hail Mary. But I don't know. You're falling for that magic shit already? Dude, Pedro! Fucking last stream, I saw a fucking 6'4" goat pull out a whole ass energy sword. Magic shit is crazy right now.
決して開かれぬ
This shit is
礼拝堂と
ridiculous.
知りつつ
All the while knowing it was a chapel that would never be escaped.
悲しい恋
Oh,
の
never
話
be
です。
opened. It's AI? Hell nah. Explain the goat. Yeah, Ken had his own sword too. It was ridiculous. All the while knowing it's a chapel that would never be opened. A story of sad love. A place of utmost significance to Beatrice as well. All the while knowing it's a chapel that would never be opened. A story of sad love. Even though Goda's bodies was even bigger than mine, his words were touching. Why was this necessary? Hey, pause? Hello? Everyone was silent, but it seemed that they agreed with that view.
開かぬ礼拝堂と知る
Yeah,
には
like, I don't know. Like, I've never once had that thought. Like, if I'm reading like very good like poems or like book, I never once thought about that. I don't know. That's just odd. Anyways, even though he knew that it was a chapel never to be opened,
それでもなお
he still probably dreamed of the day that a miracle would occur. But like, couldn't you also relate this to like Shannon and like George also? I know Shannon and George is like a little bit weird, but like, think about it of like Shannon, she knows that a future with George is damn near impossible, but she's willing to take the necessary actions and steps in order to make that dream come a little bit closer. There's a parallel here between George and Shannon and Kinzo and Beatrice here.
金蔵さんは 若い日にはとてもロマンチストな方だった。
Kinzo-san was a great romantic in his younger days. Oh, I imagine. He was a heartbreaker.
わかる気がします。
I feel as though I understand him. The parallels. Yeah, dude. Show me that Rizzler picture of the parallels.
どうだろうな。でも年に4回みんなで入って掃除してたんだろ。
You all came in 4 times a year to clean it. 4 times?
何が開かずだ。
What do you mean never opened?
俺たちだって現にこうして出入りしてる。それは奇跡なんかじゃねえ。
That wasn't a mirror. That's what I'm saying! We opened up the fucking door already, but that can't be it. So I'm thinking there's another fucking door that has to be opened. Unless Beatrice killing the fucking 6 people that is the miracle. But that makes no sense!
鍵を持ってきてカチャリとやって入った。
We brought the key clunk and we're in.
ただそれだけの話だぜ。
I'm excited for the rest of episode 2. Dude, me too, bro. I think episode 2 has been better than episode 1. I think. That's all that happened. That is ridiculous. Huh? Wait, what?
どういうこと？
What happened?
どういうことって。
What happened, Rosa?
What
What happened, Rosa? I thought all I'd done was mess around because I didn't like the way the atmosphere had turned all sappy. But Auntie Rosa suddenly jumped on me with this really serious face. Auntie Rosa's face grew increasingly pale. She looked at the magic circle on the door. Oh my god! It's on her hand?! She looked at the magic circle on the door, then at her hand, back and forth, back and forth.
どうなさいましたか、ローザ様。
ねえゴーダさん。この礼拝堂の鍵。これ、源氏さん言ってなかった。
There's only one.
1本しかないって。
Yeah, there's only one. Hey. Yeah, there's only one.
みんな気づくのが遅
What
す
about
ぎる
it?
んだよ。
What do you mean? What did I miss? When a kid pulls a prank, it sometimes goes unnoticed by the adults, and the kid who did it loses his heart. If one of those pranks catches someone's later on, it makes that kid really happy. Mario's celebration just now looked a lot like that.
はい。その鍵は1本しかございません。親方様の大切な礼拝堂の鍵ですので、1本しかなく、複製もありません。
What?
普段から使用人室のキーボックスに大切に保管されていますが、
Normally kept safe in the key box in the servant room. What? I'm gonna say key. There's only one key. Usually in a box at the servant room. What up, Jacob?
そうよ。そしてそれがなくなってたと源氏さんは言ったわね。
Okay.
何者かがそれを奪い、封筒に入れて
What
マリオに
about
手
it?
渡し
Yeah,
た
we
の
already
よ。
know this information. What about
それ
it?
も昨日。
Okay.
なんだって。ってことはつまりおかしいじゃねえかよ。
What do you mean makes some sense?
そんなバカ
What am I missing?
これは妙な話になって
What?
くる。
I'm not understanding. Help me.
どういうことですか？
Yeah, wait, go to me and you go to. Wait, hold on. I'm lost.
私には何が何だかさっぱり。
私にもです。
Alright, me too, Nanjo. Fuck.
どなたか説明してはいただけませんかな。
No, I'm not him. Goda and Nan just failed to understand. Definitely was because they were stupid. They didn't know. Oh, they didn't know how long the only key to the chapel had been in Maria's hand. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
間違いない。
Cause she had it. She had it literally since like the first fucking hour.
閉まってた。私が開けたのよ。
It was locked and I unlocked
間
it.
違いなく。
Yeah. Auntie Rosa kept closing the chapel door, locking and pulling on it to check the lock and opening again, okay? Her face was becoming pale again.
私がマリアの封筒から鍵を取り出してここを開けるまで
Yeah?
確かにこの扉は施
It
錠
was
されてい
definitely
た
locked.
でもこの鍵は封筒に入れられてマリアに預けられていたのよ
Ball mentioned, dude. Ball fucking scares me. That shit scares the fuck out of me.
しかもそれは昨日のお昼前の話なのよ
Yup, this key was in the envelope and in Mara's carrier, and that happened yesterday before noon.
何ですと？
それではおかしいではありませんか。
That is strange.
そうなんだ。唯一の鍵は昨日の昼にマリアが魔女を名乗る女から受け取った。
Okay, and Rosa saw it
つまり
happen.
昨日の昼から今朝方ローザおばさんが開場するまでこの礼拝堂は密室だったことになる。
Okay, so how did they get their bodies in then? Is what they're saying. They're saying how did the bodies get in if the door was locked?
どうやって
Yep, okay.
親父たち6人はこの中に入ってしかも殺されたんだよ。
I'm telling you, underground bunker to fucking Kenzo's room. Listen, if there was a chance of an underground bunker, it's right here. This fucking odd-shaped fucking line, there's no reason why this fucking line has to be here. If there was a way, it'd be around here somewhere. I think. We had been confused about the 6 deaths. We thought that we had figured something out after hearing about that weird magic circle and the history of the chapel. That had been a worthless problem. From midday yesterday until this morning, the chapel had been a locked room. But our parents had been with us until last night. How had the culprit opened this door? And how had they locked it?
うぜえ真似だぜ。
Okay.
またかよ。また密室かよ。魔法の力で鍵を開けたんだと、そう言いてえのか。
Unlocked it with the power of magic. I feel like... Were any windows open? What are some possibilities of breaking into a locked room here? You could use a 3D printer. No, they didn't have 3D printers back in that day. They either had a underground bunker, there was a window, maybe that there is a roof window, maybe like a attic or something. I don't know, man.
バカにするんじゃねえ。
わらわの力で鍵を開けるところを見せろと言うなら見せても
You
らう。
gonna show me? What do you mean, show me?
しかしそれではそなたを屈服させたことにはな
Nah,
ら
nah,
ん。
go ahead, show me. Nah, go ahead.
そなたが言う人間での説明。これを突き果てさせた時こそがわらわの勝利の時なのだ。
Sure.
さあさあどう崩してみせる？
Now go ahead, show me. Now go ahead.
人間ならどういうトリックで崩してみせるというのか？
Okay, well, sliding door trick was defeated pretty easily. If I go onto YouTube, there's a lock master that could pick virtually any fucking lock, so it is kind of possible for that lock to be picked, because I don't think that key was anything special here. I don't think that lock and key was anything crazy or different, so I'm assuming that it could probably be lock picked also.
前回の密室と同じだ。情報不足。
Nah, think, Battler, think.
こんなのじゃ推理不能
You
だ。
gotta help me. It's impossible to reason like this.
何の言い訳でもできるぜ。どんな手品だって通じる。推理なんてしようがねえ。
Guessing is useless, but I've been guessing this whole entire time, though.
またそれか。情報が足りないから様
So
子
you
見。
wait and see.
不確定情報があるから推理不能。
Okay.
そなたら人間の思考停止の言い訳はいつ
That's
も
always
そ
the
れ。
excuses you humans use to stop thinking here. The information is uncertain, so it's impossible to reason.
人間風情が何を気取るか。
What is this pretense, you lowly human?
ラプラスの悪魔の座に及ばねば思考を巡らせること一つできない
What?
というのが
Laplace?
無能が。
Nikkei? Wait, what? Who the fuck is Laplace? Hold on. Laplace. Pierre Simon Laplace is a French polymath, a scholar whose work has been instrumental in the fields of physics, astronomy, mathematics, engineering, statistics, and philosophy. He's famous for Laplace's demon. What is Laplace's demon about? It's a famous philosophical thought experiment proposed by... It suggests that if a supreme intellect knew the exact position and momentum of every atom in the universe, it could perfectly calculate all past and future events using the law of physics. Wait, what? Wait, that's kind of sick, actually. Holy fuck. Are you saying that unless you're like Laplace's demon, you can't even think, you incompetent fool? Okay.
それに貴様は情報不足がまるで自分の不利になるように言ってい
Laplace is
る
a
が
very common name to
真
demons.
実は全
I did
く
not know
逆
that.
だぞ
As you speak as though a lack of information is disadvantageous to you when it's actually a quite complete opposite, you see. A lack of information is disadvantageous to you, which is completely the opposite.
そなたに与えられる情報が増えれば増えるほどにそなたは苦しむことになる
Yeah, so far it's been like that,
己
Beatrice.
を締め付ける圧搾機の力を強めていく結果に
Yup,
なるだけ
pretty much.
おお、そうなら言わせてもらうぜ。これがそもそも密室かどうか検証不能だ。
It is impossible to verify if this is even a locked room in the first place. Well, that's true, because we're going off of Rose's testimony here.
悪魔の話が出てきたんで俺も言わせてもらうぜ。
What? Demons?
密室でないことの説明はできる。
It's possible to prove that this isn't a locked
こう
room.
やら出入りできるというのを示しゃいいんだからな。
I'm not following, Battler.
だが密室であることの証明は不能だ。
Dude, he's using... Okay, I'm seeing it. It's impossible to prove that it is a locked
無
room.
限の方法の全てを否定はできない。
You can't deny the endless sets of methods of getting
つ
in.
まり悪魔の証明
Yeah,
ってやつ
yeah,
だぜ。
yeah. Yep, yep.
密室という定義は実は証明不能なのさ。
Definition of a locked room is in fact impossible to prove.
情報不足を言い訳にした思考停止の次はそうきたかまあよいそれがそなたの指し手だというなら認めようぞ、続けるがよい。
なぜお前は礼拝堂が密室だと言いたいらしい。
Okay, chapel is a locked room.
実際俺もさっき中をぐるっと見させてもらったが
Alright.
確かに扉以外から出入りする方法は見つけられなかった。
No way in or out except for the door.
だがそれは俺が見つけられなかったというだけで密室の証明にはな
That
らな
just
いわけ
means
だ。
I couldn't find a way in or out. It doesn't prove that it was a locked room?
俺には見つけられなかった隠し扉なんかがあったら全ての選定は
Hidden
吹っ
door
飛
or
んで
something that I wasn't able to find. All your premises are completely blown away.
俺が隠し扉を見つけられようと見つけられまい。
Hidden door.
密室を出入りできる方法 X を常に否定できないわけさ。
Fight absurd with absurd, I guess. Well, they keep saying about how this world, you can't reason it with logic and how all common sense is thrown out and that the rules on this island are completely different from the rules of the outside, so... Dude, I don't know how to think outside of that though. Eric's locked in? Sometimes.
そして
Not
そ
all
の
the
方
time.
法 X は魔法でなくても実行可能さ。
This method X could be carried out without magic.
何しろ隠し扉なんだからよ。
It's a hidden
この
door.
礼拝堂だってそうさ。発見不能な隠し扉がどうせあるんだ。だ
I'm
から
thinking...
推理なんてす
I'm
る必要も
thinking
なく魔法なんかありえ
either
ないっ
the
てわけ
lions
さ。
outside is a door, or maybe the platform supporting the table and the 6 chairs. Maybe underneath that could be like a door also. Where else could be like a door? Probably those 2 areas, I think. If the underground bunker method is real, but that's a huge fucking stretch though.
ほうほうそういう論法か 甘いな。
Sure.
想定していた一手だぞ。
Okay.
ならばわらわも受け手をさ
She's
す。
gonna show us now.
わらわは人間風情の推理小説とやらに出てくる密室というものをなぜか
Why?
使い方が間違っているからよ。
You're used in the wrong
推
way.
理小説に登場する密室をお前は本当に密室だと思ってい
Do
る
you
のか
think that it's a locked room? No,
思ってなどいまい。
you don't.
ど
Do
う
you?
いうトリックを使えば密室に
What
見せ
trick
か
did they
け
use to
られ
make
る
this look
か
like a locked
そう
room?
思っている。
Yeah.
つまり人間どもが積み重ねた100年の密室殺人などただの一度も完成されたことはないのだ。
Out of all the locked room murders humanities have built up over 100 years, not a single one has ever been made complete. Until now.
言うじゃねえかよ。推理マニアは怖えぞ。
Yeah.
ク
He's
リステ
so
ィが
good. Yeah,
墓の下
dude.
で歯ぎし
I
りして
think
るぜ。
Beatrice, after episode 2, she's gonna fly her way up to S tier, I think. Anytime Beatrice is like on screen, it's just awesome. And some talk mystery fans are pretty scary, you know. Christy is probably grinding her teeth in her. Who the fuck is Christy? Who the fuck is Christy?
だがわらわは違う。わらわは本当の密室を生み出している。
Agatha Christie? Who the fuck is Agatha Christie? Okay. Queen of Crime was an English author who wrote 66 detective novels and 14 story collections. Has she played Phoenix Wright before? Ryu Kishi was inspired by her a lot? Okay. Interesting. Her most famous book was And Then There Were None. And Then There Were None? Did he get inspired by this book? Because in episode 1, everybody died. So I'm assuming in this book, everybody died also? She wrote Murder in the Orient Express and Then There Were None, which heavily inspired umineko. That's the exact work he was inspired by? Okay. Okay. Damn, that's crazy. She had a disability. A neurological learning disability that affects fine motor skills and written expression. Damn, but yeah, she was still a fantastic author. It was made writing by hand exhausting and caused her to struggle with penmanship, spelling, and basic arithmetic. Oh. Okay. Reading stream 1. This is a reading stream. The last true reading stream I had was for Your Turn to Die. Your Turn to Die, I had to read every single dialogue in that game. So I guess that was the last time I had done like a reading stream. She also wrote Poirot, which is a detective almost as famous as Sherlock Holmes. Poirot? I've never heard of that guy before. Hold on. Poirot. Is this not Charlie Chaplin? She didn't write The Doctor though, did she? The Doctor? From Arknights? What do you mean? Anyways.
そしてそれを立証できるのだ。
I've given birth to a true locked room and I can demonstrate that. From Doctor Who? Oh, I've never seen Doctor Who.
なぜか。
Sorry. It's the main detective in most of her. Oh! So she uses the assistant detective in most of her books. Wait, that's kind of cool actually. Yo, they should make her books into a visual novel with anime characters and with awesome soundtrack. And then I would read them, I think.
わらわは魔女だからよ。
Because I am a witch. Oh, they have?
悪魔の証明
Shit!
は悪
I'm
魔
not
を
gonna
連れて
tap
くれ
in.
ば証明できるのだったな。
It's called Limbus Company. Okay, I'm not playing that shit. I'm not playing that shit. For the devil's proof, all you have to do is bring along a devil to prove it. Yes.
ならば好都合。魔女にとって悪魔は良き友よ。いくらでも連れてきてやる。
As a witch, devils and demons are my good friends. I'll bring as many as you like. Non-ironically, they actually made Agatha Christie point and click in visual novels. Damn. She's like that then? Speaking of Chaplin, someone in school called me out of being Adolf when I'm dressed as Chaplin for my project. Oh, cause of the mustache? Yeah, that's just school banter, bro.
上等だぜ
Unfortunately.
親父たちは隠し扉を使って礼拝堂に入った。あるいは運び込まれた。
Dad and the rest entered the chapel. Almost said chaplain. The chapel using a hidden door or were carried in through one.
この一手をお前はどうかわしてみせるってんだよ。
Agatha Christie is like that. She's as famous as Sherlock Holmes, if not famous, sir. Oh, Agatha Christie. Is she in Phoenix, right? Alright, she's not in Phoenix, right? Oh, she's not. Alright, never mind. She had her time like, guys did not take the seat. Alright. Dad and the rest entered the chapel using a hidden door or were carried in through one. How do you plan to beat this move? Here we go! Regardless of whether they were alive or dead. Okay, show me! Now go ahead, show me!
はあバカ野郎鍵がかかってんだぞどうやって
Dumbass is crazy!
わらわが魔法で開けて
何
中へいざなった
Nah, show me, go ahead, show me.
そんなわけねえだろ魔法なんて認められねえ以上そいつを受け入れるわけにはいかねえお前は嘘をついているあの扉は何かのインチキで開く
The door can open with some
あるい
trick.
は隠し扉があるんだ
There's
そ
a
のど
hidden
ちらかしか
door.
認めねえ
That dumbass was as smooth as cunt? It was! No!
パーペチュアル
Perpetual.
チェスでは千日手をこう呼ぶ
Alright, that's what we call an endless repetition of moves in chess. Perpetual. 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 In chess. Okay, so like a stalemate. Okay.
互いが相手の根拠を否定し合い議論が進まないのもわらわたちのゲームでは千日手
Denying
に
the
同
bases
じ
and failing to advance. Okay. Waving your dick like a helicopter called a perpetual. You know what? There's this one meme from like 2015 or 2016 where a guy was twirling his cock helicopter style, jumping up and down like a kangaroo. And then that became a running meme in my school at that time.
多くのゲームではこれを引き分けに定めるがこれでは今日をそがれること甚だしい
In most games, this would be decided as a draw, but that would terribly dampen the interest of this game.
わらわたちに引き分けはない
Yeah, there has to be a winner or loser
い
here.
わくそなたがわらわを認め屈服するか否か
Nah,
それについてだけは同
I'm
感
gonna
だ
do my
ぜ
own thing.
お前のお望み通り決着はき
Oh, here
っ
we
ち
go.
りつける
Let's see this.
その心意気や容姿
Uh-huh.
そこでわらわは考えた
So I had a thought?
わらわとそなたのゲームに新しいルールを
A
追
new
加しようと
rule?
思う
新しいルール
What?
どうせお前が有利になるルールなんだろ
Nah,
まさかまさか
she wouldn't do
そ
that.
なたらが求めてやまなかったものを与えようというのだ
Give you the thing that people like you never cease to demand? The murder weapon? Or the video evidence? The autopsy.
貴様ら無能どもがいつも嘆いてみせる思考停止の理由情報不足
Lack of information.
そしてそれに対し情報を与えると今度はその情報の真偽を疑う
Okay, so she's gonna show us, I think. I think she's gonna show us.
便利よの
It is a little bit.
無能を棚上げする実に小気
Oh,
味よい言
fuck
葉よ
you.
この便利な言い訳をわらわは取り去ってやろうという
Sure,
の
go
だ
ahead.
感謝するがよい
Cackle?
扉から入ったというお前に対し俺はそんなはずはないと否定した
Mhm.
その否定が逃げ工場だと言いたいのか
そうだだからわらわはこれより真実を語るとき赤を使うことにする
When I speak the truth, I will use red.
どういうことだ？
What the fuck? Write every red down, by the way? Yeah. I got you. Hold on here. Beatrice's red dialogue. So anytime Beatrice speaks with red dialogue, she is telling the truth. She's Persona 5? Oh, hell no. It might be a good idea to start noting them down. Note that down. Write that note. What do you think? Why wouldn't I write that down?
説明を続けろ。
わらわがどのような魔法の一手を仕掛けようとも
No matter what magic move I use,
そなたには常
knows
に
keep running
情
away from
報不
repeating
足
lack
や
of
根
information
拠
and
否
denying
定を
the
繰り返す
bases.
ことで
Nut
永
it
遠と逃げ
down?
続けることができる
How would I nut something down? What?
これでは最終的にわらわが勝つことが変わらぬとしてもあまりに退屈を極め
No,
る
so it wouldn't in the way that way. It would extremely be boring.
そのためわらわはそなたが望む情報と根拠を与えてやろうと思う、
Okay.
しかしそなたはわらわの言葉一つ一つを
So
疑っ
it's
て
like
かかるだろう
irrefutable evidence here, which we can use against her also, because if she says something and it's not in red, we have room to doubt that.
それ自体は悪いことでは
Okay?
ない
I like this rule actually.
わらわもそ
I
なたを
like
屈
this.
服させるためにあらゆる手を指す
Use every possible move to make you submit.
互いに最前提を探り合うその姿勢は嫌いではない
I don't dislike our posture of searching out the best moves against each other.
しかし
No,
そ
we'll
れ
make
で
a
はゲーム
game.
にもならん
I'm gonna speak in red real quick. Eric UV is a big fat cuck. I'm not a big fat cuck, bro.
だからこのルールを
That's not
設
true.
けた
I set up
わ
this
らわ
rule.
が赤で語ることは全て真
Yo,
実
I hate that sound effect. That sound effect is ridiculous. Everything I speak in red is the truth.
疑う必要が何もない
I mean, Battler's hair is red, and he's wearing a red dress shirt here. So does that mean Battler is telling the truth? You think? Correlation? I think so. I mean, Kinzo's wearing a red dress shirt also here. Blah. Not much red here. Not much. Not much. Not much. Not much. Not much. No, not much. Not much. No. 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 Yeah, no, Battler and Kinzo are the only ones that got the red dress shirt here, and Battler's hair is red, so I'm thinking that maybe Battler is the true detective. Maybe he is telling the truth here. Personally, Eric, I would advise you to copy red statements instead of condensing him. Okay. Like copy them bar for bar? Okay.
それを信じろというのか。
Are you telling me to believe that
わらわはそなたとゲームをしてい
this
る
is a game between you and
ゲ
me?
ームのルールは神聖
Sure.
それを軽んじる者に参加の資格はない
Those who take them might are not qualified to play.
よーし乗ったぜ。受けてやる
Okay,
ぞ
okay,
そのル
okay.
ー
Could
ル。
I have my first taste then?
水
Can I have
か
my
けろに
first
揚げ足
taste?
取りなんて小学生でもできるぜ。
Even an elementary school kid can get into an English argument and find fault with everything.
なら早速再開
Let's
しようじゃね
restart? Okay.
え。さ
Here
っ
we
きの
go, here
続
we
きだ
go,
ぜ
here we go.
もう一度繰り返す。
I repeat it
親
again.
父たちは隠し扉を使って礼拝堂に入った。あるいは運び込まれた。
Okay. Dad and the rest entered the chapel using a hidden door and were carried in through one.
ならばわらわも繰
Now
り
I
返
shall
そう
repeat
ぞ
what I said.
生死は捨ておく
Regardless of whether they were alive or dead. Alright, hold on. Regardless. Oh, fuck. Regardless of whether. Oh my gosh. Whether they were alive or dead.
6人は確かに扉から入った
The six definitely entered through the door. Oh shit, bro. The six entered through the door. Okay.
その証拠
That is the proof, Battler!
ストップ ルールを補足する。
I will supplement the rule.
わらわは真実を語るときに
When I
赤
speak
を
the truth,
使
I
う
will
が
use red.
それに対し証拠を示して立証する義務を負わない。
And when I do not bear the responsibility of establishing that by showing
ただ
proof.
事実であり真実
But
で
how
あ
can
り
we trust that though if she's not showing proof though? We just gotta take her word for it then? It is simply a fact? What if it's an outside fact? That's fine. You know what, Beatrice, you know what? Fine. I will believe in you. You know what? Fine.
理由は簡単だ。
The reason is simple.
わらわはすべての犯行を魔法で行う。
It's a rule of the game. Rules in a game are sacred. I see. The reason is simple. I carry out all the crimes with magic.
だからどんな不可能犯罪もお前の目の前で魔法の杖を振るってみせれば済んでしまう。
Hold on. I'm gonna make the chapel. I'm gonna say 6 deaths at the chapel. And how could Battle disprove magic if he just said nuh-uh? Well, he's been doing that for like 2 fucking episodes now. He's been going nuh-uh.
しかしそれではゲームにならない。チェスを指しながら勝敗を無視して相手に殴りかかる蛮行にも等しい。
It would be like the barbarism of ignoring victory and defeat in a chess game and punching your opponent.
確かにもっとも
Yeah, a little bit.
お前が魔女である以上
You are
証拠
right.
を示す必要がない。
No need for you to show proof.
何でも魔法でできちまうんだからな。ひでえ話だぞ。
Nasty.
なんて不利なゲームだ。
それでは
Here we
も
go.
う
Here
一
we
度
go.
再開するぞ。
Yes, let's keep going,
6
Beatrice.
人は確かに扉から入った。
Wait, why isn't this in red now? The 6 people definitely entered through the door. But wait, the first time around it was red, but this time it's not red. So how does that make sense? Shouldn't this also be red? Unless maybe the translators forgot to dye the phrase, maybe. I don't know.
わらわが魔法で鍵を開けた。
Okay, I unlocked it with magic. That's... Alright, side eyeing there. Side eyeing there.
この魔法を密室をどうかわす？
How you defeat this magic is to lock the room.
鍵だ。源氏さんたちは鍵が一つしかないと言っているが、そんなのは証
Now
明
there
不
only
能だ。
was one key.
犯人はこっそり合鍵を作っていた。
Secretly made a duplicate key, but for what?
礼拝堂の鍵は
Alright.
1本しか存在
Only
しない。
one key to the chapel exists. Alright. Only one key to the chapel exists. What if they used a different key though? What if it's one of those locks where you're able to use multiple different keys, you know? No? You not color the text in Obsidian? Maybe not. You're able to, but I have to change it. Cause in this Obsidian theme, the colors are kind of, in my opinion, shit. So, yeah. I mean, I can just like do all this, but yeah, it's fine. Change the, yeah. There might be an add-on for coloring text. I am able to add it in. It's just I have to add in the hex code. There is another plugin that I can download, but right now with the thing that I have to go in and like add like a specific like hex color. You want this to be white? I can't make this white though. Look, that looks disgusting white. That looks so gross white. Unless you want to do this, wait. Unless you want this. Holy flashbang. I mean, if you want the white, if you want the red text, there's this one also, but I mean, this is kind of bright though, in my opinion. Please black, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to that. What was it, blue topaz? Yeah, that's fine. Anyways.
犯人は正規の鍵以外のものを使って開けたんだ。
Hopper used something other than a legitimate key to open it.
何かわからないが、例えば
Maybe a
針金とか
wire. Here we go.
キーピックの道具だ。
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Lockpicking.
なんだその甘いさしては。礼拝堂の施錠は礼拝堂の鍵以外では解除不可能。
Jesus fuck. It is impossible to unlock the lock. Holy fuck. Okay. It is impossible to unlock the lock to the chapel with anything but the chapel's key. With anything but the chapel's key. Okay, so deny magic now, Battler. Dude, this is impossible then. If there's no way, wait, hold on. If there's no way, hold on. Regardless of whether they were alive or dead, these 6 entered through the door. So what I'm guessing is they were dead on the outside. Oh wait, no. Hold on. They were alive. They walked in. They died inside of the chapel. That's how. They weren't carried through. They had just died at the chapel right then and there. But then, you have one key only exists. It is impossible to unlock the lock. But Maria had the fucking key the entire time. So how is that fucking possible? They broke down the door and replaced it. This is not fucking Phineas and Ferb, bro. We're like last fucking second, they just fix everything before Candace and like the mother comes through. Which in this case, it'd be Battler and them, but still.
もっとも魔法の力では開けられるがな。
Although it can be opened with the power of magic, of course.
じゃあこうだ。
He's sweating now.
扉自体がおかしかったんだ。
There's something wrong with the door
施
itself.
錠された状態のままでも通行できる仕掛けがあった。
There's some way to pass
そ
through
れ
it.
が何かはいろいろ考えられる。
Ah, Battler,
お
come
城の
on.
大扉に小さい入り口がついているように。
What?
もう一つ扉があ
What
っ
is
た。
this fucking theory? Maybe like on the big doors, so like castles which have smaller doors on them. There's another door here.
蝶つがいを外して扉を丸ごと外して入ったなん
Get
て
the
のもあり
fuck out of here, bro. It's also possible that they remove the hinges and then remove the whole door before entering. Stop.
それが人間どもの100年の英知なのかバートラー。
Wait, what? Is this the intelligence of 100 years of humanity, Battler? Is he 100 years old?
礼拝堂の扉は施錠時にはいかなる方法での出入りも拒む。
When the door to the chapel is locked. Alright. Hold on. Oh fuck. No, she's talking about the age of the mystery genre. Okay. I was kind of memeing there a little bit. Alright, when the door to the chapel is locked, let's say when the door to the chapel is locked, it prevents any and all methods. It prevents any and all methods of entry and exit? All methods of entry or exit, okay. Okay, so when it's locked, you cannot get in or out. So the key is gone, and when it's locked, you can't get in or out. What? But the thing that's... I was gonna meme an incorrect but valid solution for this, but the game will never deny it. I mean, Battle's fighting for humans and against witches, so you could say he is the equivalent of all humanity. I'm gonna spin the chessboard here. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me... As long as you can't use magic, of course. I wanna see how Battler spins this here.
まだまだ。
He's not done
お前
yet.
は6人は扉から入ったと言ったが、
Mm,
この正面扉とは言ってない。
she's gonna change it now.
他の隠し扉から入ったのかもしれない。
Ooh, secret door.
くどいわ無能が。
Oh, okay.
ならば先ほどの一手をさらに進めよう。
Okay.
6人は確かにこの正面
Okay.
扉から入
Enter through this front. Wait, this? Okay. I'm gonna say. Changed into. The 6 Def entered through this front door.
めちゃくちゃだ。鍵は閉まってる。そして1本しかない鍵以外では解錠不能で、にもかかわらずこの扉から6人が出入りした。どうやってだよ。魔法だってか。くそくそくそくそくそ。
早くも人間の限界が露呈したか。
No! Definitely not, Pedro. Definitely not. Wanna know what was the incorrect but valid solution? No, definitely not. Oh wait, it's not real, but like a valid. Nah, it's okay. Cause I was saying how like you were probably able, maybe there was some sort of like underground bunker, maybe. But there has to be some sort of like technicalities within this language somewhere that I'm not seeing right now, at least.
ならば叫べリザインと。
Then shall resign?
統領
No,
者は
don't
そう
do that.
叫びキングを倒すのが習わしよ。
Don't do that. It is customary for the surrendering player to shout that on top of their
さ
king.
あ降参か。ならば屈服を宣言せよ。そして
Dude, my head
キングを
hurts.
倒すようにひざまずけ。そしてわらわの靴にキスをするがいい。お前のような男に靴を舐めさせるのに勝る喜びはないわ。
Okay. Damn it. It's no good, no good, no good. So I can't win against the witch? This isn't chess at all. I've just been made to take the losing side in a chess problem. It's quibbling about details and getting a draw the best I can do.
それだけは断じてないぞ。
She wants Battler's cookies bad.
わらわが屈するか、そなたが屈するか。
That definitely will not happen. Either I will surrender or you will surrender.
それ以外の決着はない。
There will be no resolution other than
互
those.
いへの苛みと例えたあの時の勇ましさは
Torture
ど
for
こ
us
に。
both.
おいおいおいおい、がっかりがっかり、期待外れだぞ。
Dude, she's a good rage baiter.
後ろ宮バートラー。
Okay. Damn it, what should I do? What? I can see myself facing checkmate. Yeah, go ahead. Turn the chessboard here. Something like Kantatsu foot job. Yo, what does that meme keep getting brought up here? Tankatsu, Kantatsu. It's no good. All of my hard-fought moves are nothing more than desperately moving my king, running away from check. No matter how many times I move, I can't escape from being checked. So even without waiting for the next several moves, I can see my mate in my future. Ah, damn it. After a few more moves, I see myself being checkmated. Don't give up, Shirmiya Battler. I can see myself getting closed in upon. Hold on. Let's bring out the fucking MS Paint, bro. Let me try to visualize this here. Let's try to draw this out real quick. It's getting chased by the Covenant. Ooh, LTG's Covenant. Hold on. So you have the fucking chapel right here. That's the front fucking door. Key is over here. That's not really a key. That's like a shoe, actually. Hold on. Shut up. Here we go. Okay, key's over here. There's only one key. When it's locked, you can't get in. So how in the fuck If there were 6 motherfuckers that went in, how the fuck is that possible? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they walk through the front door, but the chapel door is locked. When the door is locked, you cannot go in or out. But there's only one key. This shirt is a 99 polyester instead of 100%. LTGs. This is hurting my brain here. Okay, they definitely entered through this front door. Okay, I was gonna say that they fucking phased through the door, but that means magic is fucking real. They did not phase through the door, bro. Like, that did not fucking happen. That means magic is real. Alright? Warping? No, they didn't warp the fucking door, dummy. Have you heard of the Flash? No, I've never heard of the Flash. Ooh, the fucking superhero? That guy sucks, bro. He's doing magic explanations already? I know! It's so difficult, because, like, how do I explain this? I mean, the other way is the fucking lions out here. Hold on. There's fucking lions out here. Right? There's, like, lion statues out here. What if underneath there's a whole underground bunker? Let's go the WAD. It's 2:21. I got work to do. See ya, KG. I appreciate you, bro. I'll see you soon, my guy. Good night. Enjoy your sleep, bro. It's nice seeing you. Good night. I'm surprised that you are still here, dude. Holy shit. But why does the bunker matter? That is true because they fucking entered through the front door, though. So if they were alive, they walked through the front door. So what does this bunker mean? Maybe the bunker matters because it's connected to another room. Murderer. Okay, the murderer is able to walk their way into this underground bunker right here, which then leads into the chapel. So when they walked in, they were able to kill them inside of the chapel. So that's how the bunker makes sense here in this scenario. This? What is this?
If you touch something and your atoms align in just the perfect way, there's an extremely low chance.
Yeah, phasing through, yeah.
You could phase right through it, like
exactly. But that's basically saying that magic happens, cause for all 6, like, have you seen Hideyoshi, bro? Like, he's, you know what I'm saying? That's the Flash. Oh, that's what it's called, the Flash. Oh, my fault. Okay, but again, when Mario had gone to all of the adults were not in the chapel. Yeah, but hold on, Mario. Hold on, Mario. Oh my fucking god, bro. This happened last night. Because we saw that cutscene here last night. That's the time frame here. Last night. So Mario was still sleeping though. Or maybe she was sleeping. Wait, no, were they playing, I think? Are they playing? I think that they were sleeping. Oh, I don't remember. If they were sleeping last night, there's a small chance that Rosa was able to grab the fucking key from Maria's thing. There is a chance, but she had to have been sleeping though. If they were still awake during this time of them sneaking into the chapel late at night, then that's not feasible. But if she was sleeping, that is feasible though. That is feasible. So what I'm thinking here is because Rosa, hold on. Questions. Theory. Okay. Because Rosa has no memory of what happened last night. What if she took the key before and all 7 adults went through the front by using the key? The adults got murdered, and then Rosa went back and put the key where it belonged? I don't know, bro. There's no way. Sippy water? Thanks. Rose is looking sus? A little bit. But then it's like, why? Why? Maybe they were having a family conference there? Because why would they even go to the fucking chapel in the first place here? Or maybe it was to solve the epitaph. But hold on, we didn't even get to see Rosa's letter at the dinner. Did we? That's one explanation here. Mario was sleeping and that she took the key before and all 7 adults went through the front by using the key and then they got murdered, but then Rosa just went back willy-nilly as if nothing ever happened and then woke up. That could be one possibility here. And if I flip over the chessboard, I can anticipate the next move, right? Kidietan told me, when considering something, the closer you get to the very, very end, the easier it becomes to anticipate. Flip it over. Oops, sorry. Flip over the chessboard.
どうした？急に黙り込んだな。安心しろ。屈服は一時の恥よ。
Okay, sure.
後に待つは身を委ねる喜びだけよ。
Thanks.
さあ、棟梁を叫ぶがよい。聞こえんぞ。大きい声ではっきりと言えい。
Spoke clearly in a loud voice.
寝ぼけるな。
You ought to wake up then? Here we go. Start in the score. Here we
お
go.
前が聞こうとしていないだけだぜ。
Here we go.
ならもう一度言う。
Here we go.
棟梁はない。
Okay.
速攻だ。
I won't resign. We're
ゲー
continuing.
ムを再開するぞ。
Okay.
ほう、よかろう。そなたの手
Here we
番
go.
か
Here we
ら
go.
だぞ。
Battler's turn now. Come on.
お前の作ったルールを俺はお前の武器だと勘違いしてた。
Was your own weapon. See? Used against her.
しかしそれは俺にとっても武器になる
Okay.
ってことに気づいた
Okay.
ぜ。
It's what I was saying.
つまりこういう
It
こと
all
さ。
comes down to this.
試すがよい。
俺はずっと密室の礼拝堂にどうやったら入れるかで
The whole time how they
頭が
entered
凝
the
り固まっ
locked
てい
room
た。
of the chapel. But why?
その考え方じゃダメだったんだ。ああ、ダメだぜ。全
It's
然
no
ダメだ。
goddamn good at all.
チェス盤をひっくり返す。
Yeah, I'm flipping it.
そうさ。思考の向きが逆だったんだ。
Direction of my thinking was
本
backwards.
当の考え方はこう
Is this
さ。
how I should think?
もともと密室じゃない礼拝堂をどうやって
Now
密
the
室に
chapel,
見
which
せた
wasn't
か。
a locked room in the first place, made to look like a locked room.
来たな。人間どもの生み出した100年の思考術か。
Okay, here we go.
試してみるがよいぞ。
赤で語ってもらうぜ。
Say this in red for me.
無理ならば拒否しろ。
If it's impossible, then decline? Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! He said, "Say this in red for me." Wait, that was kind of cold actually. That was tough. This man, he thinks he has turned away from his defensive posture. Impudent.
礼拝堂に入るにはこの扉しかなく。
Okay.
そして鍵はたった一つってのも分か
Only
った。
one way to enter the chapel is through the door, and that there is only one key.
だが待ちな。
Hold it!
その鍵が本当に昨日の昼前からマリアの手に渡っていたのかどうかだ。
Was that key really handed over to Maria yesterday before noon? A little bait and switch! Because we were left thinking that Mario was given the key, but we didn't really inspect that letter yesterday, though. Okay.
長いな。かいつまむがよい。
こういうことさ。俺たちは鍵が昨日の昼から使用不能だと思い込んでいる。
Yup.
だから昨日の昼から今朝まで密室だと思い込んでる。
Therefore, we've been under the impression that this was a locked room from midday yesterday until this morning.
それを思い込みじゃなく、あんたにはっきり事実だと宣言してもらいたいのさ。
面白い。扉ではなく、鍵を論点にしたか。
Okay.
マリアは昨日、お前から封筒をもらってる。マリアは開封しなかったが、手触りで鍵が入っていたことを知ったかもしれない。だが、間違いなく礼拝堂の鍵だと確認できたわけじゃない。つまりこういうことさ。マリアに渡した封筒の中身は偽物だったんだ。
The envelope that was handed to Maria contained a fake.
何を言い出すかと思えばバカバカしい。
Hold on. The first letter contained a fake.
ローザは今朝、確かにマリアの手提げの中から封筒を取り出し、そこから正真正銘の礼拝堂の鍵を手に入れた。
But it said this morning though. This morning Rosa definitely took an envelope out of Maria's handbag and from that obtained the genuine key to the chapel. But there is a lot of time from between midday and that morning that it could have been swapped out, couldn't it have? And we didn't really see Rosa's first letter also. Interesting. This morning, let's see, Rosa took an envelope out of Maria's handbag. And from that obtained the genuine key to the chapel. Wait. Okay, I feel like the key parts of the sentence here is this morning and genuine key. I feel like those two phrases or parts are the hints that I need here. This morning and genuine key. So Battler really might be spitting facts here with this fake key and how it could have been switched out here.
偽物などということはない。
Wasn't a fake as you say.
そんなことは分かってるさ。続けるぜ。なら、マリアが封筒を受け取った時、その中身は間違いなく同じ礼拝堂の鍵だったの。
Oh, good question.
ほう。
Good fucking question.
つまりこういうことさ。
What I mean is basically this.
お前は昨日の昼、マリアに鍵入りの封筒を渡した。
But it could have just been any key.
決して開くなと言い含めて。
Told her that she mustn't open it.
マリアは中に鍵があることを悟ったろ。
Okay. There's a key inside.
そして後に、ローザおばさんがその中身で礼拝堂の扉を開けたため、それは礼拝堂の鍵だったということになった。
Because later on, Auntie Rosa used what was inside the envelope to open the door to the chapel. We thought that was the key to the chapel.
疑わしいのはここさ。
This is the suspicious part.
こう言いたいわけか。
So is this what you're trying to say?
わらわがマリアに鍵を預けた時点では、その鍵は
That when I entrusted
偽物
Mario
だ
with
っ
the
た。
key, that it was a fake.
そして ローザが鍵を手にするまでの
That's what
間
I'm
に本
picking
物
up
と
right
す
now
り
from
替え
Battler a little bit.
ああ、そうだ。どうしたベアトリーチェ様よ。さっきから調子が悪そうだぜ。
She's sweating a little bit.
親しい者はベアトと呼ぶこともある。
Those close to me sometimes call me Beato. Beato.
ベアトでよい。
Beato. Ooh, hold on, we're on a nickname basis now? Hold on. He upgraded. Okay. Okay.
ベアトの手番だぜ。
Beato.
ターンオブザゴールデンウィッチ。かわしてみせろ。
Show me how you defeat that.
よかろう。わらわがマリアに預けた封筒の中身は確かに礼拝堂の鍵だった。
The key to the chapel truly was the object. Wait. Hold on. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, hold on. The key. Oh, fuck. Dude, this is getting crazy here. The key to the chapel is the very object. Yeah? Oops. Okay, truly was. Whoops. Truly was the object inside of the envelope. Where the fuck did this go? Nani? Oh. Which was truly... Whoops. Sorry. Inside the envelope I gave to Maria. Wait, it said I gave to Maria though. So does that mean Beatrice is real then? Cause this is a truth here. The key to the chapel truly was the object inside the envelope I gave Maria. But Beatrice is saying this. So is Beatrice real? So if Beatrice is real, then that means magic is real then. Maybe the 19th Beatrice? But then I was going under the lines of like they were different people though. If they were different people, why is she saying I?
追うぜ。赤で復唱できるか。
Can you repeat it in red? I'll chase you.
その封筒はローザおばさんが開封するまで完全にマリアの監視下に置かれ
That
ていた。
envelope was completely under Maria's supervision until Auntie Rose opened it. No. Nope.
無理なら拒否を宣言してもらうぜ。
If it's impossible, then state that you decline. Check.
拒否する。
Oh shit!
これで一手差はひっくり返ったぜ。
The one turn advantage has flipped
今度は
over.
お前がキングを逃がす番だな。
Wait.
拒否に理由
Okay,
は
let's
あ
hear
る。
it. Let's hear it.
それはそなたの言う監視下という単語の定義に
As
ついてだ。
regarding the definition of the phrase under her supervision.
純粋な意味に従うならば、それは四六時中マリアによって見張られ
Mar
て
would
な
need
け
to
れば
have her
ならない。
eyes on around the clock. Wait, what? That wasn't how I read it, was it? Oh, okay. The envelope was completely under Mara's supervision until Auntie. Okay. Never mind.
だが、マリアはそこまでは
Yeah,
し
she
て
didn't
い
go
な
that
い。
far.
手下げから出していた時は完全に監視下にあっただろうが、手下げに入れた後は視界から消える。その意味において監視下という単語が適当でないため、赤が使えなかっただけだ。
Why is she still sweating though? Rubbing is important with red. Hold on. Let's go back to this here. The envelope was completely under Mara's supervision, but I think this would become a fact if the envelope was with Maria until Auntie Rose opened it. Would it become red then? Or no, what if he said that the envelope was with Maria until Auntie Rose opened it? But then if it didn't become red, then maybe that would mean that the envelope got switched out? Maybe that specific envelope Maybe Battler, maybe.
俺の次の手も読めてるって顔だぜ。
Here we go.
悪いな。俺は女に優しいんだ。
Okay.
女を傷つ
Okay,
けない。
Battler. Let's hear this.
女の期待を裏切らない。
I don't betray a woman's expectations. Okay.
中で復唱してもらうぜ。
You eat puss?
言えるもんなら言ってみやがれ。
Repeat it for me in red. Say it if you can.
マリアの手下げは、ローザおばさんが封筒を取り出すまで、誰も触れることができなかった。
Okay, here we go. No one was able to touch Mara's handbag until Auntie Rosa took out the envelope. Okay.
これも拒否する。
Also decline this.
理由は説明しない。
I won't explain the reason. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write down. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm gonna write down. Declines for this. I'm gonna say. Let me write this down really quickly here. Let's see. The envelope was under... The envelope was completely under Maria's supervision until Auntie Rosa opened it. And then it was this part right here that she had a problem with. Had a problem with the bold phrase. Okay. And then the next one was this one. No one was able to touch. No one was able to touch Maria's handbag until Auntie Rosa took out the envelope. Oh my gosh. Yeah? No explanation.
違うぜ。説明しないんじゃない。
It's not that you won't explain.
できないんだ。
You can't explain.
その手で。チェックメイトなんだろ。
With that move, it's checkmate, isn't it? I don't think it's checkmate. Huh?
お前にできないなら俺が説明してやる。
Oh shit! Dread of the grave! Oh shit, brand new OST! If you can't do it, then I'll explain for
お前
you.
がマリアに渡した封筒には確かに礼拝堂の鍵が入っていた。
It is because she cannot counter it. Yeah, this sounds like... This almost sounds like, objection, or cornered actually. This sounds like cornered from a Phoenix Wright. The key to the chapel really was in the envelope that you handed to Maria.
そしてマリアはこれを手提げにしまい、翌朝にローザおばさんがここから取り出して鍵を開けた。しかしマリアは手提げを完全な監視下に置けなかった。
Maria didn't have the handbag under her complete supervision.
魔法なんか必要ない。
There's no need for magic.
人間に可能な密室トリックだ。
It's a locked room trick that's possible for a human.
人間である犯人がマリアに鍵を渡し、
Low-key, the developer should have made this whole conversation What? Wait, should make this whole conversation iteration? Wait, what? I don't know that last part, bro. The human culprit handed Mario the key.
翌朝ローザおばさんに使わせることでその間が密室であったかのような幻想を作り上げたんだ。
And by making Auntie Rosa use it the next morning, they created the illusion that there's a locked room during that time. Okay, human culprit handed Mario the key. Next morning, Auntie Rosa got a hand of it. And so, during this time gap, there was an illusion that there's a locked room during the time.
お前はその間マリアの手提げの中から犯人が鍵を取り出し使用して
You can't deny the possibility that during that time the culprit took the key from Mara's handbag, used it, and returned it to the handbag by morning. Okay! Okay! Getting somewhere here now.
赤で言えるか？
Can you say it in red?
復唱要求 言えるもんなら言ってみろ。
Oh, cold. Repetition requested. Say if you
も
can.
う一度チェッ
It's
クだ。
check again.
まだだ。チェックを外す。
I'll remove the check.
鍵の入った封筒は風浪で封印されていたは
The
ず。
envelope with the key in it should have been sealed with
ローザは
wax.
未開封の封筒から
Rosa took it from an unopened envelope.
そうかい。なら
Okay,
言ってみろ。
okay.
復唱要求。
Repetition
昨
requested.
日の昼の時点で渡した封筒とローザおばさんが開封した封筒
Okay.
は同一のものである。
The envelope handed over midday yesterday and the envelope that Auntie Rosa opened are the same thing. So the envelopes were switched.
それは復
Oh
唱
wait,
でき
she can't repeat
マ
that.
ラーがマリアに渡した封筒とローザが開封した封筒は
Wait,
同
no!
一のものであるぞ。
Wait, no, 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 no. Wait. The envelope I handed over to Maria and the one Rosa opened are the same thing. There's something weird about that. I had a flash of what I was gonna say, but I lost it immediately. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna say the envelope I handed Maria and the one Rosa opened are the same thing. What battler saved you? Dude, honestly, bro. It sounds like an intro to game theory, not gonna lie. Does it really? I don't remember the game theory intro. Envelope I handed Mario and the Rosa opened are the same thing.
Ah, ダメだぜ。全然ダメだ。
But hold on. The envelope with the key in it should have been sealed with wax. Rosa took it from an unopened envelope. Wait, but that's not in red though. Couldn't it have been... Wait, okay, it was sealed with wax, but couldn't that mean that it could have been resealed also? Right?
そんなのもうどうでもいいことだろうが、俺は期待したぜ。
Okay.
ここで降参したなら少しは読めてるやつだと思った。
Damn, something to me?
だからがっかりだ。あんた俺の期待を裏切ったぜ。
It's Loki. He's Loki talking to me right now. What the fuck?
何？
封筒が同じものなんて大したことじゃな
Okay,
い。
it's important whether the envelopes are the
ウー
same
ローなん
thing.
て何度でも打てるんだしな
Okay, okay, okay. See? Envelopes can be sealed with wax over and over.
中身の鍵だろ。
The key
大事な
inside
の
should
は
be the important thing. Okay. Hey, I've never heard Beatrice moan this much in my life before.
これで今度こそしまいだぜ。
Time's all over,
黄
Golden
金の
Witch.
魔女。
Cool.
本当のチェックメイトだ。もう一度求めるぜ。復唱要求だ。
Okay.
言えるもんなら言ってみやがれ。
Here we go, hear it.
マリアが受け取った封筒の中の礼拝堂の鍵はローザおばさんが開封するまで一度も使用されていない。
The key to the chapel inside the envelope Mara received wasn't used even once until Auntie Rosa opened the envelope. Wow. Is it true? Is it true?
このわらわが人間不正に。
Is it true?
なんとでも繰り返す。
Repeat it! Repeat it!
復唱要求。マリアが受け取った封筒の中の礼拝堂の鍵は
It
ローザおばさ
wasn't
んが
even
開封
used
するまで
once.
一度も使用されていない。
When he's thinking about groping titties he can cook? Yeah. Shout out to
声なら
Kirie.
口にしろ。リザインだったな。
Make the words resign?
これで決まりだぜ。これが真相だ。
This is the truth.
マリアの鍵はローザおばさんが今朝手に入れるまでの間に
Before Auntie Rosa obtained Mari's key this morning, at one point it passed into someone else's hands.
そして鍵を使用して封籠をし、あたかも未使用であるかのように見せかけて、
Then they used it,
手提げに戻した。
resealed it, and returned it to Maria's handbag, making it look like it hadn't been used. Holy fuck, man.
封筒が解かれていないから鍵が未使用であるという思い込みが盲点の
Trick with a
安っ
cheap
ぽいトリック
loophole.
だったんだ。
The assumption that the key wasn't used because the sealing wax wasn't broken. Okay.
チェックメイト。
Okay.
魔法なんかじゃない。人間に可能なトリックに過ぎない。
ならばその鍵を奪ったのは誰だ
That
と
I
い
have
うの
no
か。
fucking idea. Well, the only person that can reseal it though is only Kenzo, right? It's only Kenzo, the 19th person, aka Beatrice, if she's even fucking real. Maybe Genji? Or Nanjo?
答えてみせろ。お前が今度は復唱してみせろ。
This time try repeating it.
そうだな。お前にばかり復唱させた。
Explain the go in the magic fight? Yeah, I don't have an answer for that. I don't.
たまには俺が答えなきゃならないだろうぜ。
I have to answer myself every once in a while. I'm making you repeat things all the time.
だが拒否する。
I
俺の
refuse.
勝利条件は魔女の存在を否定することだぜ。
That's cold, actually. That's
貴様の
cold.
魔法による不可能犯罪を人間の手でも可能であることを証明するところまで。俺はお前の密室を人間にも可能だと打ち破った。
Okay.
だから誰が犯人だと具体的に追及はしない。
I'm understanding this a little bit more now with like how this mystery is. Okay. Wording is very important.
なぜなら俺は人間を信じてるからだ。
But also there's a shitload of misdirection here. I won't specifically investigate who the culprit is. Wait, why? Because his whole point is to just say that magic is not real. Okay. My condition for breakthrough is denying the existence of witches. Once I've proven that your impossible crimes by magic are possible by human hands, I'm done. Wait, so does that mean he still dies though? We just need to prove that it's possible for humans and no magic? But then what's the point of that though? If Beatrice isn't fucking real then, they're all still dead though! You should just focus to prove that magic doesn't exist? But that doesn't mean they all come back to life though! They're all still dead, aren't they? Smash a lock room is something possible for even for humans?
俺はお前の
That is because I believe in humans.
俺たちの中にマリアから鍵を奪いそれを使ってあんなひでえことをしてのける人間がいるなんて
I definitely won't accept that there's a person among us who would steal the key from Maria, use it, and do something so horrible.
降参だ。リ
Oh!
ザイン。
She
こ
resigned!
の盤面についてだけは一度降参しよう。
Wow!
だがやはりお前
You
は
really are
甘いな、バト
Shit,
ラ
if
ー。
he's naive, then I'm fucking... I don't know.
捨て台詞は敗者の特権だぜ。
Pardon remarks are the loser's
好
privilege.
きに楽しめよ。
Go them as much as you want.
わらわの存在を否定し続ける以上そなたはやがて追い詰められることになるぞ。
So, if at the end of umineko, if Battler disproves Beatrice and that witches aren't real, then does that mean his soul can lay rest? And that means he can finally go to heaven? Because he still died, no matter what. Everyone is still fucking dead. So maybe the whole point is for him to go to heaven?
何しろわらわを否定する以上そなたの愛してやまない親族たちを疑うことにならざるを得ないのだからな。
She disappears and turns to the sand. Yeah, I do know that scene. I do. As long as you deny me, you will have to suspect those relatives that you have no end of love for.
そなたは愛しいものを疑わざるを得ない最後の瞬間わらわの存在を
In
必
the last
ず
moment
認
when you
め
have
る
to
だろ
suspect
う。
one who is beloved to you, you will definitely accept my existence.
確かにこの盤面だけはそなたに取られた。しかし その差筋の甘さは
Would definitely destroy
お
you.
前はやはりわらわには勝てぬのだ
Can't win against me after all.
後ろ宮バトラー
Okay. Nice. That was a good chapter. That was good. A suspect? Oh, fuck, man. My head hurts, but yeah, you know what? Balor made a whole bunch of sense there of how that there was a lot of time. Red Truth? It was actually very helpful, actually. Very cool. I didn't really know what to expect from like all this, but Red Truth was really cool. I don't know what you prefer, DBZ. Probably DBZ fights. I don't know, seeing Gogeta fight Broly was fucking peak. I don't know, man. But like logic battles are cool also. What up, Gintoki? What up? Let's see. I'm gonna just save really quickly here, and then I'm gonna just fucking have some time to fucking breathe, because that was a lot of info. That was ridiculous. Go piss? Hell nah, bro. Hold on. So his whole argument was that there was a time when somebody else could have snatched the key and switched, used the key, done the murders, and then resealed the envelope. But then how do you explain Rosa having no memory of yesterday? It's like what you were saying about Shannon in episode 1. I don't even remember what I said about Shannon in episode 1, to be honest with you. It's been so long. It's been like a month, I think. But my question is, why does Rosa have no memory, though? Or she's acting like she has no memory. Because I remember, there were 7 people over there. But yet Rosa has no clue? It's not like Witch Hat, where like they can just wipe out your fucking memory using a magic spell. So like my radar is on Rosa right now, because why was she there? Why was she saved? And why doesn't she remember last night? Unless she was drugged. Unless somehow she was drugged. Because we're gonna side with Battler here. Because Battler's whole thing is magic is not real. Witches are not real. And none of the 18th people that are around him are the culprits. So that means it's a 19th person. Which could be Beatrice. Absentee. But it was Absentee, then that means Kinzo would have drugged Rosa. But why would Kinzo do that, though? Because I was under the impression maybe like all of these family members were all hallucinating with Absentee. But then there's not many people that would poison. It's either Kinzo, Genji, or Nanjo that's fucking poisoning everybody. But I don't think it's the Abestos, probably, because it's 1986. I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest with you. But if it really was the Absentee, Kinzo, he does not give a fuck, so probably... But, no, dude, there's no point of making them fucking hallucinate, though, is there? What? If magic's not real, why would he want them to hallucinate? So they would believe in Beatrice? But for what reason? Is he just that fucking sick in the head? No. Nanjo, we don't know much about him just yet. He hasn't had much screen time, so I'm still very kind of sketchy about him. And then Genji's a full-blown dick rider. So like he's definitely out of the equation, because I just can't imagine a dick rider like Genji to be doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not like Gin from Bleach. Or maybe he is like Gin from Bleach. Ooh, hold on. Wait, no. But then why would he do all this to the people but then not go after Kinzo? I don't know. Talking about 2 Beatos, but what about another Rosa? Nah, bro. 2 Rosas would be crazy. I don't think so. Their writers can kill too? Maybe. Let's see. If they were alive or dead, the 6 definitely entered through the door. Only one to the key. Possible to unlock. So they definitely walked in. So Battler's whole thing about how it got stolen midnight or like midday is definitely possible here. The envelope. Rosa took out an envelope and obtained the genuine key. And then it was the same exact envelope. I think that was the main red line that helped everything here. It was the same exact envelope. Declined envelope was completely under Mara's supervision. And then declines, no one was able to touch Mara's handbag until Auntie Rosa took out the envelope. This was also the dagger as well. I'm gonna... What time is it? I'm gonna go for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna just end it off there. So our goat's only Shikai level, and then the more experienced furniture can pop Bankai. Yeah, probably. One more? Nah, I can't. Such a horrific thing has happened so early in the morning. Of course, they were high-strung. I want to see the intro first of this. Battler and George, who had cried rage and let their emotions explode after seeing their parents' tragic bodies, returned to the parlors, sat on the sofas, let their minds go blank as though everything up then had been a lie. But I'm trying to think, what is the main purpose of everyone dying, though? Why does everybody have to die? Or like 13 people gotta die here. Because in episode 1, the whole family gets wiped out, essentially. Is this like a parallel to what happened to the Oshiramiya family back in the 1920s when the whole family got wiped out by a fucking earthquake? Is there some sort of connection / parallel here? But in 1920-something, Kinzo, he was the only one standing. What? I'm missing so much things here. How do I connect that? There has to be some sort of like parallel there, though, because in episode 1, everyone fucking dies here. The Final Destination Bloodline plot. I don't even know. I don't know if you saw that. No, no, I've never seen that before. I mean, Kinzo is still alive for now, though. For now. If he dies again, but if his body is burned, or if his body is just not recognizable, that's gonna make me more sus onto Kinzo as well. Because in episode 1, I was kind of sussed out about the fact that his body was not identifiable. Except for the fucking 6th toe. So if Kinzo dies again, we gotta see his face. We gotta see everything here. But if his body is burnt, or if his face is like smashed in, I don't know. I don't know here. Kinzo's freaking me out a little bit. I mean, Genji... Oh, dude. Genji and Nanjo, though, too, though. He's fucking hiding something. Did I read this already? Oh, yeah. Only Mara was completely unchanged and looked just like normal. When she wasn't being mischievous, she was basically a kid who played wordlessly by herself. So even if her mind was blank, she would probably look as she did. Are we making the hidden underbelly rolls theory real? The fucking golden crest? Even if Nanjo really did have a golden crest hidden underneath his belly rolls, what is Nanjo's motive here? You know, that was a meme, but like, if we were actually to throw away all common sense and use that line of logic, what is Nanjo's motive here? There's not enough information. He doesn't have enough screen time here. Or maybe he gets beat so bad in like chess by Kinzo all the time, he wants to beat Kinzo at life. And so he takes his whole family away. And he earns the Oshirimiya family headship. And then he becomes Kinzo himself. That's stupid though, I know. But as she turned on the TV and flipped through the channels, it looked as though nothing about her had changed from normal. Yeah, he is jealous, maybe, I don't know. Perhaps Rose had some opinions about this attitude, which was clearly different from normal people. She stared at Maria's back with a gaze that wasn't quite pleasant. Eventually, Kumasawa came to say good morning. Her cheerful manner was clearly out of place, and she couldn't help but be bewildered at the strange atmosphere in the room. Then she heard the details from Goda and expressed her shock in a truly noisy manner.
もちろん警察には連絡したんですよね。こういう時はどうすればいいんでしょう。
落ち着いて聞いてください。どうも昨夜の落雷で何かの機械がやられたようなのです。それで電話が使えなくなっておりまして。
じゃあ台風が過ぎるまで警察にも連絡できないんですか。
Maybe Kumasawa's exaggerated surprise was a little comical. Rosa giggled in spite of the situation, and Kumasawa's exaggerated surprise was a little comical? What? Because of that, the fog of confusion that had covered her head cleared up a little. Okay, maybe her laughing is kind of like Eren from Attack on Titan, when like he laughs when Connie dies. Spoilers, whatever. Who fucking... Wait, no, not Connie. Sasha dies. He starts losing his fucking mind and he starts laughing and stuff. Maybe it's that same line of logic. Not a Connie. Sasha, I mean. Wrong character. But then why is Kumasawa acting exaggerated though? Why is that?
マリアだけじゃない。
Not just
ジョージ
Maria.
君もバタロ君も今は私が親代わりなんだから。しっかり
What
しなきゃ
about Jessica though? Hello? I'm acting as a parent for George-kun and Battler too now? I have to stay strong? What about Jessica? Hello? Rose had been the youngest sibling with a large difference in age between her and the others. So she was always treated as a child. See, bro? She never had time to grow up. Every time she learned something new, it was something obvious to her brothers and sisters. And she had grown a complex thinking that she must be incompetent. So she had formed a passive attitude asking her brothers and sisters for advice every time something happened. But she no longer had any brothers or sisters. Now, Rosa was the only one of the four Oshirimiya siblings left. Furthermore, if Kenzo continued to shut himself away even in this extraordinary situation, Rosa would have to surpass this crisis as a representative of the head.
私はもう子供じゃない。
I don't know,
子
man.
供じゃない。
I'm not a child anymore, not a child. Rosa slapped her knee lightly and stood up. She must not wait for orders now. She had to start moving herself. It's like Canute from Vinland Saga. She picked up the receiver to the extension phone on the side table. Then she immediately remembered that the telephones were out of order. Nice one. Denji and Shannon, who she had sent to see Kenzo, hadn't returned yet. She had a general guess. He was probably yelling about something nonsensical again, and they were unable to calm him. His important chapel had been defiled with blood. That was easy to imagine. She had planned on using the extension phone to call the study, but with the telephone line dead, there was nothing else for it. Rosa decided to go to the study directly, with her own 2 feet. Oh my god, what if they're both dead here? How old is Rosa? I think she's old enough. I think she's like at least young 20s, bro. Probably young 20s. Mid 20s maybe? Latest? I don't know. Her old self would have been so frightened that she wouldn't have been able to go see Kenzo. And in fact, if she did meet him, she would probably be blamed for something and abused. But now wasn't the time to be frightened. As his true daughter, she had to make him aware of the current situation.
熊沢さん、私はお父様のところへ行ってきます。
Alright, let's go.
特にジョージ君とバトラー
Take
君
care
の
of
2人
George
をお
from
願
the
いしま
Battler
す。
comes.
きっと
Yeah, I'm guessing that she was a teenage mom. I'm sure they're on edge right now. But what about Jessica, though? Oh, she's like 30? Damn. 30 acting like this is crazy, though.
ええ、それはそうでございましょうとも。本当にお気の毒なことです。何か温かい飲み物でも作ってあげることに。
ありがとう。
Rosa went out into the hallway and headed towards Kinzo's study. The atmosphere in this mansion, which she had spent her younger days in and should have been full of memories, seemed somehow different. Maria's 9 or 10, so I gotta imagine when she had her. Yeah, fresh 20, bro. Fresh 21. She began to climb the stairs in the entrance hall. Just then. Oh my god. In the gloom down the stairs behind Rosa, something glowed. It's Beatrice. Oh my fucking god. It was a single fluttering gold butterfly. This butterfly shit makes no sense to me either. It fluttered around and sparkled. That butterfly quietly danced without a sound. Is she gonna get stabbed in the fucking chest? Obviously, no one can hear the sound of a butterfly's wings beating. And then it stopped on Rosa's back as she slowly climbed the stairs! Rosa didn't notice, and to an ignorant observer, it would probably have looked just as though a single sheet of gold leaf in the shape of a butterfly had gotten stuck there. Without noticing, Rosa continued heading to Kinzo's study. Oh, no. No.
さて、次はどう遊ばせてもらおうか。
She's gonna get stabbed in the chest now?
まだまだ駒はいくらで
Still
もあ
many
る。
pieces left. I mean, she's by herself, so she could get stabbed by anybody here. Oh my fuck! Now what? Hello? In the parlor, which had returned to silence, the only sound was that of the TV, which Mara was watching alone. If there was anything audible than that, it was the sound of the rain, which had continued on and on since last night. Every one of those people who had viewed that unearthly and horrible scene stayed silent, as though praying that the events of this morning were all a dream. Only Kumasawa hadn't seen it, and so acted slightly differently. Yeah, where was Kumasawa the entire time? When everyone was all gathered up? Where the fuck was Kumasawa at? Oh, Kumasawa, this fucking, I don't know, Kumasawa. I don't know here. She instead found this silence difficult to bear and was fidgety with the desire to cheer everyone up. However, unable to say more than she should, it seemed that she was racking her brains as to how she could be of some use. Normally it would be time for breakfast. However, maybe because something like that had happened, Goda seemed to have forgotten about preparing a meal. No, maybe because everyone was so beaten up that they had forgotten their hunger. Lore dumping somewhere? To who, though? To her diary? Kumasawa wanted to bring up the subject of what they would do for breakfast, but it didn't seem like the right atmosphere, so she really couldn't. But it was difficult being hungry, so she casually made a proposal. More mackerel?
いろいろあってお疲れでしょ。
Yeah.
こういう時は温かい紅茶で体を温めるのが一番ですよ。
They keep bringing up this black tea here. I'm thinking this black tea might be laced. This black tea really might be laced with like absinthe or some weird shit here.
それはいい提案ですな。
Like the more they keep drinking that black tea, the more crazy they get.
私も賛成です。
Even he agreed to it.
美
Okay.
味しい紅茶にジャムを塗ったビスケットなどいかが
Black
ですか。
tea with biscuits and jam. Gotta be laced.
そうそう、ハロウィンの時期が近いみたいで、かぼちゃ型の美味しそうなクッキーが棚
Delicious
にありまし
shaped
た。
cookies, pumpkin shaped cookies on the shelf.
熊沢さん、それは。
Maria? Halloween. Yep, flashbacks. Of course, she had said the wrong thing because she had reminded Valor and the rest about that horrible and tragic Halloween party in the chapel. Nanjo hurriedly whispered into Kumasawa's ear.
バトラさん、本当にすみません。
I feel like if Kumasawa was the murderer, to be fair, she didn't see what happened. But here's the thing. If she was the murderer, her saying that out loud to provoke them, I don't know. That could be something that a murderer would do, though. Wouldn't it? I don't know. Kumasawa here, man. It's freaking me out a little bit.
悪気はなかったんですよ。
Damn, I'm just going from fucking Nanjo to Genji to Kinzo to Kumasawa. My gosh, bro. I didn't mean anything bad, gracious, no.
Yeah.
She couldn't harm a butterfly, dude. You don't know that.
この煮えくり返るような怒りは
Notice a pattern in there?
絶対犯人にお返
They're
ししてやる
all
ぜ。
old? I don't know. I don't know. There's no pattern. I don't know. I definitely turn this boiling anger back on the culprit.
その犯人はまだこの島にいるのかな。
I wonder if the culprit is still on the island.
いるだろうな。
I'm not ageist! I'm not ageist.
何しろ台風が過ぎるまで船は来ないんだ。
It's not gonna be a boat coming until the typhoon passes.
ええ、そうですとも。船はちょっとの風でも欠航しますからね。ましてや台風では絶対に船になんか乗れませんよ。
Unless
気持ち悪いな。
兄貴もそう思うのか。俺もだぜ。犯人が例の謎の来客かどうかは捨て。
2 years.
そうですな。私たちはついついベアトリーチェを名乗る謎の来客を怪しがってしまいますが、まだ犯人と決まったわけではありません。彼女がまだ死体の出ていない犠牲者である可能性が残っている。
There's still the possibility that she's a victim whose corpse still hasn't been found. You see? That whole theory of fucking Beatrice was a victim on this island before? But Nanjo brought it up though. Out of all the people that could have brought this up, it was Nanjo. Why?
それを考えるとどうしても理解できないことが
I
あるんだ。
feel like that's so important here. Hold on. Are you reading that what? What do you mean? There's still a possibility that she's a victim whose corpse hasn't been found? What do you mean? Or what? What? What do you mean? Huh? What did I misread here? Let's go to Nanjo. Mentions that Beatrice could possibly be a victim whose corpses have never been found. That's very similar to Maria, Jessica, and George from the first episode. So if she really was a victim to this ritual, who did this? Is it really? I don't think it's Kinzo. Nah, I don't know.
それはどういうことでしょうか。
What do you mean by that?
簡単さ。さっき熊沢のばあちゃんの言った通りだよ。この島は今台風の真っ只中で脱出不能だ。それは犯人だって同じさ。なら犯人にとって犯行発覚は可能なら最も避けたいことのはずだ。
そうですね。礼拝堂の入り口にあんな不気味な魔法陣を書いて、ここに死体がありますなどとアピールする必要はありませんね。
There's no need to draw the creepy magic circle in the entrance of the chapel and show off the fact that the corpses. This is an episode 1 also. I'm interpreting what you're saying as she was a victim from long ago before everyone was here. Yeah, wait, what? What did I miss though? Wait. Oh, okay. We still cannot be sure that she is the culprit, because she could be a victim whose corpse still hasn't been found. Okay. Alright, that's what you mean. Okay, I was thinking a little bit too ahead then. I got sketched out there. It's fine. Show off the fact that the corpses were there.
そうさ。そう、
Exactly
さらに言えば、あの6人にあんなむごたらしいことをするだけの手間をかけられたなら、
Time and effort to do something so horrible to those 6.
6人の死体を発見不能な場所に隠すことだって可能だったはず。
Should it be equally possible for them to hide the 6 corpses where they would be impossible to be found?
同感だね。あの残酷なハロウィンパーティーは多分死んだ人たちに向けられたものじゃない。やがて発見する僕たちへ向けたものなんだよ。
Possible for them to hide the 6 corpses where they would be impossible to find.
魔法陣はそのためのアピールだと言い切れるだろうね。
Okay, magically it makes sense because Beatrice wants it to be obvious to them. But no magic. Why is that? Why would you show a murder to people? You could probably claim that the magic circle was there to show it to us.
犯人はこの島からしばらく逃げられないことを知っている。
Culprit knew that they wouldn't be able to get away from this island for a while?
にもかかわらず、
And they acted
台
as though
風
they
の真
wanted
っ
to
最
make us
中
find
に
the corpses
死
in
体
the
を見
middle
つ
of
けさ
this
せたいような真似をした。
Unless the corpses are some kind of clue for the epitaph? Maybe? But then why are they dying again though? Why are people dying in like different areas then? I don't get it. Not yet, at least. Not
こりゃ
yet.
どういうことなんだ。俺が犯人だったなら死体を見つけさせるような真似は絶対にしないんだが。
That would be bad at multiple games, I think. Isn't that the whole point of Dead by Daylight? Trying to kill people without getting noticed? What does this mean? If I was a culprit, I definitely wouldn't want to play around and make us find the corpses.
ベアトリーチェ様はお部屋におられませんでした。
She was not in her room.
特に部屋が荒らされていた様子もありませんし。ああ、いえ、お嬢様がだいぶ荒らしてしまいましたが。
Okay.
そういや、ジェシカは。
Oh my god, they're gonna find out right now.
カノンさんが様子を見てくれています。
Wait, what? They still don't know?
多分、お嬢様のお部屋におられるでしょう。
Wait! When did he check? Weren't they in... Oh wait, no. That happened in Jessica's room. Okay, never mind. I thought it happened in Beatrice's room, but they went back to Jessica's room afterwards, right? That isn't good. Yeah, they're gonna find
犯
them.
人は間違いなくまだこの
We're
島
still on
に
the
いる。
island.
今の状況下で少人数で孤立することはそれほどいいことだとは思わない。
Yep.
それはどういう意味ですか？
In Jesse's room? Yeah. Because I remember that they barged into Beatrice's room, but then after a while, they went back to Jessica's room, and then Cannon had his whole fucking thing, and then he left her, and then he went back in, and then had that whole fucking DBZ fight.
まさか犯人は私たち全員を殺すつもりだとおっしゃるんですか？
You know, meaning that the culprit plans to kill all of us.
落ち着きましょう。まだそうと決まったわけではあ
That
りま
yet,
せん。
that is not yet certain.
ところが悔しいことにその可能性も否定できねえんだよな。
Okay. Thank you. We can deny the possibility much to my chagrin? What is chagrin?
この手紙が礼拝堂にあった。
This letter was in the
これによる
chapel.
ならば、犯人は魔女様で、
Culprit is the witch.
じい様の碑文の謎を解いて黄金を見つけなきゃ、一族老頭皆殺し
If
に
we
す
don't
る。
solve the riddle of grandfather's
みたいなことを言っている。
epitaph and find the gold, she'll massacre the whole family or something like that. If we don't solve the riddle and find the gold, she'll massacre the whole family.
それは本当ですか？私にも読ませていただいてよろしいですか？
So maybe my whole idea that the family solving the epitaph really is for Kinzo's benefit. And then Beatrice is trying to do the ritual. Okay, okay. It's just slowly adding up a little bit. Slowly. That idea right there, it's slowly gaining in proof. If they just ended their own lives, would that stop their rituals? Oh, maybe actually. I think so. Imagine Kinzo just forgot where he put his gold, and this is how he makes his kid finds them. He's still a dog shit dad, though. As I read the witch's letter, Goda, Kumaso, and Nanjo's faces grew even paler than they had been. Kumaso could no longer hide her shaking. If you don't want to die, try finding grandfather's hidden gold. Okay, we already read this. So this is the dinner letter. Okay. You don't want to die, try finding grandfather's hidden gold.
てめえじゃ解けない謎だから、俺たちに解かせようって腹に決まってるぜ。
Oh, but you can't solve the riddle, so you're trying to make us solve it.
しかし、実際のところはどうなんでしょう。
What the truth is.
奥様は常々黄金伝説は親方様が作られた幻想に過ぎないと言い切られておりました。本当に実在するものなのかは怪しいところですよ。
そうですな。あったらいいなとは思いつつ半信半疑だった。
But there's the gold bar, though. How would you explain that gold bar?
親族の皆さんが
Unless that was a
黄
fake.
金伝説を信じ始めたのは、金蔵さんが健康を崩して遺産問題が浮上してからです。
The relatives only all started believing in the legend of the gold after Kinzo's health worsened and the inheritance problem came up.
それまでは信じている人はほとんどいなかったと思います。
そうか、それでかな。覚えてるかい？礼拝堂のテーブルの上、黄金のインゴットが3つあったね。あれだけでも相当の価値があるよ。
Maybe one for each family.
あれはまさに黄金伝説は実在することを証明してるんじゃないかな。
Can actually prove that the legend of the gold was real?
お待ちください。
You're so in sync with the story? Yeah, a little bit.
今、黄金が3つとおっしゃいましたか？
3 gold bars.
ああ、確かに3つが積み上げてあった
3
ぜ。
of them piled up.
それが何だってんだ？
私、旦那様がお話になっているのを聞いたことがあるんです。ええ、聞いただけでございますよ。
She just heard it. Wait, what?
別にこっそりお話に聞き耳を立てていたわけではございませんとも。ええ。
今は気にしないぜ。
Episode 1 gold bar talk?
それで何だってんだ？あの金塊が3つじゃ何かまずいってのか？
He had one in the room, right?
旦那様がおっしゃるには、黄金伝説を裏付ける黄金は一つしか見つかっていないのだそうです。
There was only one bar ever found to support the legend of the gold, but yet there was 3 in the chapel. And that one bar was from the CEO, right? That had given Kinzo the loan or whatever the fuck. So who would... Okay, hold on. 3 gold bars is meant for me to think and to believe that the witch is real, because the witch in the first place is the one that gave Kenzo the gold, right? Who else would have access to the gold? Obviously Kenzo. Beatrice. Who else? Who else possibly could be hiding something? Dude, Nanjo, man. I don't know, Nanjo?
そうでしたな。
Beatrice too.
確か金蔵さんがマルソーの会長
President
さんの
Marcy. Yep,
黄金の
okay.
山を見せて、その一本を持ち帰らせた、というような話だったはずです。
That's the story. Or the gold is found and exists somewhere. But then if somebody found the gold, wouldn't they have the inheritance? Wouldn't they win then? Wouldn't they have solved the riddle? Because the whole point of the epitaph is to find the location of the gold. And so if the gold is found, wouldn't they just win? Wouldn't the epitaph just solve the GG? I'm gonna take one bar back with him.
その一つをですね、旦那様はお持ちになられていたのです。
Yeah?
そしてこうもおっしゃっておりました。親方様の黄金伝説を裏付ける黄金は
There was no gold which supported the Master's legend besides that one.
旦那様ってクラウスおじさんの話だよな。
Isn't it like 10 tons? Yeah, it's a shitload of gold. But then there's 3 at the chapel. If it's real, who could have placed it there? Beatrice, Kenzo, or somebody else? Maybe like an older servant, or those gold bars on the chapel table, they're fake.
ってことはなんだ？
What the
じゃなくて
fuck?
3つ。おいおい、どこから出てきたんだよ。多すぎるぜ。
Way too many.
こうは考えられませんか。他の親族の方もそれぞれ見つけておられて、それを一つずつ持ち寄られたとか。
They found one and each brought one of them there? I mean, that does add up. Older servant? Ageist? I'm not ageist!
いや、私はそうは思いません。
I cannot believe that.
親族の皆さんがお屋敷に来られた時、私は皆さんのお荷物を
No,
預か
not
らせても
during
らっ
that
ています。
time, like afterwards.
その時、不審な重さは感じませんでした。
Suspicious weight.
あれは10キロくらいはあったと思う。
They weighed about 10 kilograms.
そんな重さが荷物に入っていたら僕だって気づくよ。
How much is 10 kilograms?
でもそんな雰囲気はなかった。
うちも同じだぜ。せいぜい着替えと常備薬、キリエさんの化粧道具。
There were some changes of clothes, medicine, Kirie-san's
そんなも
makeup.
んだったと思う。ローザおばさんの荷物も軽そうに見えたぜ。
No, they definitely didn't fucking take it in from before, bro. If we're gonna use Nanjo's whole idea of finding the gold, they found it during that whole family conference. But that wouldn't make any sense either. Or like around during that time. 22 pounds? Ooh, 22 pounds on your back would be kind of heavy. I can lift 20 pounds dumbbells. That's not too bad. But in like a bag though, that is very noticeable though.
となるとその3つ積まれた金塊は彼らあるいは僕らに示されたものということになるね。
3 piled up gold bars were being shown to them, or maybe
黄
us.
金伝説は間違いなく存在する。幻想なんかじゃない。
That isn't a fantasy.
それを暴いてみろと。
それの隠し場所を示したあの碑文を私たちに解かせて横取りしようという魂胆でしょうか。
Trying to snatch it away.
確かにそれが一番筋が通る。しかし腑に落ちない点もいくつかあるぜ。
Okay.
まず碑文を一番解けそうな人物である親たちが真っ先に殺されて、
Yup.
これはいきなり矛盾があるように思う。そしてここがもっ
Something
と
else
腑に
makes
落ちな
even
い。
less sense.
黄金伝説は実在するって言ってどうして黄金が積めるんだ。
They're trying to say that the legend of the gold is actually real, but how could they prepare that gold?
まるで犯人はもう自分だけは黄金を見つけていて、
See? It's almost like the culprit has already found the
お前
gold.
らも見つけてみろって言
He's
って
trying
る
to
み
tell
たい
us
に
to
見えるじゃない
find it
か。
too.
犯人もクラウスおじさんのようにその3本を手に入れ黄金伝説を確信し、
But if they found the gold, what's the purpose of killing the family members? Why would you go out of your way and kill everybody if you found the gold? What's the point of that? Because once you found the gold, you own everything, right? So if you own everything, why would you kill everybody?
残りを僕らに探させようとしていると考えるのが一番しっくりくるね。
チェス盤に駒がちっとも並ばねえ。犯人が何を企んでいて、何をしたいのか、何をさせたいのかがさっぱりだ。無駄なのか。
Not quite.
何を考えても今の時点では。
Oh my god, Mario,
書い
stop
てあ
it.
るよ。
It's written
何
down.
をさせたいかは。
What she wants you to
みん
do.
なは文字読めないの
Solve the
かな。
epitaph. Mario suddenly laughed in a creepy voice. I thought she had been concentrating on the TV, but she'd been listening in too, apparently. And she remained facing the TV. She was very simply told us what we were forgetting.
ベアトリーチェは黄金が欲しいなんて一言も言ってないよ。
She hasn't said one word about wanting the gold. She wanted interest.
ベアトリーチェは碑文の謎をみんなが解けるか解けないか。
She asked
それ
anything
しか聞い
except
て
whether
ない
you
ん
can
だよ。
solve the epitaph's riddle or not.
どうせ無理だろうって思ってるに違いないけどね。
I bet she'll think it's impossible for you anyway.
マリアにはそれが解けるってのか。
知らない。
Don't care?
だってマリアは黄金郷へ連れてって
She's
もらう
going
ん
to
だ
take
も
me
ん。
to the Golden Land, so
ベアトリーチェの邪魔なんかしな
won't
いよ。
get in Beatrice's way?
あ、痛い。
So we solve the epitaph, we win. But then if we win, what happens at the end? Do we actually get revived? No, no shot.
どうやらこれ以上を知るにはマリアに話を聞くほかないようだな。
Alright,
マリア、聞かせてもらう
go
ぞ。
ahead, tell us real quick.
ベアトリーチェってのは何者だ。
Yeah, she's a witch.
何を企んで
What
る
is she planning?
ベアトリーチェはね、魔女なの。
Yep.
不思議な力で何でもできる。魔法の力で何でもできる。
Sure.
黄金も生み出せるし、パンも生み出せる。
Magic would be real if they asked for revive? Yeah, magic would be real then if they were able to be revived. Because I'm literally thinking, like, what is the main, like, end goal of all of this? Because even if they do solve the epitaph, what happens? Beatrice's soul on the fucking island gets saved and she can finally rest, and then all the characters come back to life? And then everyone can just go kumbaya and, like, hold hands? Pop champagne, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Because in episode 1, they're all dead. It's over. What up, Great 35p? You can all go to the Golden Land.
もちろんお菓子だって生み出せるよ。見たでしょ？
You can even create sweets. You can create gold, you can create bread, you can create sweets. The power of magic. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot to have the hand up. At that time, everyone jumped at the sound of a door being closed forcefully. Oh, we turned around to find out at some point Rose had returned, bringing Genji and Shannon. And then she rapidly approached Mario, her heels clacking, and hit her sharply on the cheek? What? Excuse me?
そ
Huh?
んな話はやめなさい。
Stop talking about
バトラ
that.
君たちが気を悪くするでしょ。
Oh, okay. You know what, Rosa? You know what? Understandable.
おー。
Another one. Without waiting for a response, she slapped Mario's cheek once more. Everyone could only stand there shocked.
うーではわからないわよ。
I don't know what it means. Another one.
はいわ。
DJ Khaled, another one. She throw her? Oh. She mercilessly slapped Mario's cheek again. Maybe she didn't feel like resisting after being hit twice. Mario weakly said yes. Can't believe you're condoning this? This motherfucker is laughing in the family's face after their parents got murdered. It is what it is. You gotta have some discipline sometimes. Lock in.
娘に対する教育です。
The whole stomping on the candy, I don't support that. The whole beating at the train station, I don't support that. But this right here, you know what? I will turn a blind eye. I didn't see nothing. This is my daughter's education.
口は挟まないでいただきます。
I would really appreciate it if you didn't interject. The atmosphere around Rosa with Genji and Shannon in tow was somehow cold and yet dignified. Completely different from how she's seen before she left. You saw that Auntie Rosa was holding something that looked like a gun. I couldn't imagine that she would have brought back a toy in the situation. Okay, so she has the gun this time instead of Natsuhi. So is Rosa gonna live until the very end? So I'm assuming Kenzo was not in a study then. Because in episode 1, Natsui went to the study, didn't find Kenzo but found his shotgun. Alright, Rosa has it this time. This is father's. Okay. I'm sure you all realize as well as I do. The culprit is still nearby. Alright, if Kenzo is missing here, if he's in the boiler room with a pick in his head and his body is burnt to crisp, Kenzo's gonna be fucking top 3 suspects here. Has to be. I'm trying to figure out what the culprit's plan is. It might be better to first think about our own safety.
お父様はご無事でしたが、
Oh!
突然の出来事に
Oh fuck,
私を
never
取り
mind!
出していました。
Oh shit, never mind! Father was alright, but he was slightly agitated by the sudden events.
幸いにも部屋からは出ないと言っていますので。
Yeah, agitated, yeah, he don't give a fuck! He said that he won't leave his room, so he's probably safe. Yeah, slightly is ridiculous, bro. 600 family members got slaughtered, and he was slightly agitated.
あと、私たちは極力同じ場所に集まるべきです。
Wait, so Kenzo isn't... Okay, so Kenzo is not a suspect then. He's still in his fucking room.
同感だぜ。相手がどこに潜んでいるのかもわからねえし。何しろ、一人という保証もねえんだ。
There's only one of them. Ah, I see. You don't even know where the culprit is hiding, and anyway, there's no proof that there's only one of them. It could be 2 or 3. That's right. Could a single person kill 6 people and create such a horrible scene all alone? Isn't it natural to assume that this crime was carried out by multiple culprits? Could be 6, 7 now. Okay. If there was multiple culprits, I'm going Hideyoshi. Nah, I'm joking. I'm going Nanjo, Genji, Kumasawa. You know what? Throw in Kenzo there too, bro. Fuck it. Fuck it, bro. Those 4, man. Probably good for us to gather in one place. Gap, Bop, Modern Shins, classmates. You know what, man? Fuck it. Throw in Hideyoshi too, man. Fuck that guy. My goodness, yes. Also think that is good. Yes, yes.
お嬢様たちももうそろそろこちらへお呼びした方がいいかもしれません。
Maybe it would be good to call Milady and Kanan. Oh, they're gonna find out.
そうだね。
Good idea.
もう降りてきてもらおう。
Let's have them come down. If they come downstairs, I'm gonna freak out. George Aniki made to grab the extension phone, but Goda-san shook his head. Alright, we can't use the phones right now.
俺と何人かで行ってこい。
I'll go. No, just all go together!
ジョージの兄貴にゴーダさんも来て
No, just go all together! If George Aniki and Goda come as well, that should be enough. Did Balor not learn last time what happens when you split up? Did you not learn what happened?
いいえ、みんなで一緒に行きましょう。
Yes! Thank you! Oh my gosh! Rosa, speaking some fucking sense is ridiculous, man. Oh my gosh, Rosa.
狼と羊のパズルなのよ。
It's a wolves and sheep puzzle? What the fuck does that even mean?
私たちがここに揃い安定しているなら、この状態が
If
一
we're
番
all
安全。
gathered together here in equilibrium, that situation is the most safe.
狼と羊のパズ
I've never heard of this before.
おお、マリア持ってるよ。
What?
見せてあげる。
What?
マリア、テレビを消しなさい。
Turn off the
ゲン
TV.
ジさん、ジェシカちゃんの部屋を教えてください。
Please tell me where Jessica Chan's room
みんな
is.
で行きましょう。
Yo, I like... Okay, hold on. Oh, alright. Oh my god. I was about to say I like Rosa. No. I like this side of Rosa here. Growing up, taking charge, you know? Okay, this is cool. I will guide you.
さあみんな
If there's any bodies, I'm gonna freak out. There's a lot of bodies. You're gonna see. There's gonna be a lot of bodies here.
一緒に行動するわよ
We'll move
私の指示
together.
に従
All
って
my instructions. We stood up. Mario alone looked like she had some lingering attachment to the TV, but she went along with everyone for now and got up.
シャノンよかった
シャノン
戻りが遅いから少し心配してたよ
ご心配をおかけしました親方様より執行のご命令があったもの
Oh
で
wait, hold on! Ordered me to copy down something.
執行
His will.
すみません
She can't say it. She can't say the will yet. Ah man. Oh fuck. We headed for Jessica's room, led by Genji-san and Auntie Rosa, holding the gun. Jessica and Kanen-kun are a girl and boy of about the same age. I'd sure be ashamed we walked in on them at a bad time, is what I'd have joked about normally, I'm sure. Now Auntie Rosa was on edge, constantly exuding tension, I mean. So it really wasn't the kind of atmosphere where I could joke like that.
ほら遅れないでみんな一緒に行動するの
Oh, taking
犯
charge!
人はいつどこから飛びかかってくるかわからないのよ
Oh, I like it when a woman takes charge. I like it. No, maybe Auntie Rosa's attitude was more appropriate. Since grandfather hadn't come down, Auntie Rosa was a leader. This wasn't a situation where she could smile like she always did. The Auntie Rosa was herself a mother. She probably also thought that if she didn't get a hold of herself, some harm might befall her beloved daughter. Oh, now you give a fuck about your daughter. Okay. The culprit had killed 6 of our parents at once. The method they had used was unknown, but there's a good chance that this opponent could take down a large number of people in an instant. Was that with weapons or with numbers? Or was it the magic of a witch? In any case, it definitely didn't look like there was any factors indicating we could get careless. The rest of us should also take much greater care like Auntie Rosa.
みんな止まって
GG, everyone stop. She spoke in a sharp voice. We peered forward, wondering what was up. We immediately noticed the reason. There's gonna be another magic circle there. Yup.
何ですかこれは
Rip.
皆様お下がりを
GG's. Goda-san and Genji-san approached the door. Jessica's room is probably on the other side of that door.
これは礼拝堂の扉に落書きしていたのと
This seems to be
同
the
じ
same
塗
paint
料
that
の
was
ようで
scribbled
す
on
ね
the door. What was that? I don't know. That was just pure reaction. I don't know.
そのようです
It appears
書
so.
かれてまだ時間がそう経っていないように
Not much time has passed since it was done.
なんだありゃ
What is that?
また魔法陣かよ
Another one.
月の1の魔法陣だね
Yeah.
赤の扉を開く力がある
Oh, we do know this. It's the power to open unopenable doors. The door to Jessica's room had that creepy graffiti on it, which had been drawn on the door to the chapel. That strange shape definitely has some meaning related to the occult. But it didn't matter what that meaning was. We're more worried about whether those two were alright.
そんなことはどうでもいいよ
Okay.
ジェシカちゃんとカノン君は無事なの
Yeah. They're fucking dead. I have a bad
早く
premonition.
ジェシカさんたちを連れて
Yeah.
下に降り
Quickly
ましょ
take those two downstairs.
お嬢様
My lady.
お嬢様
Yo, no way. No shot if their fucking door is locked with a sliding lock here. No way, right? Oh, thanks for the 10 bits, senpai.
おられますか
Golden Slaughter? Were you not here last stream?
お返事をお願いします
We already know what happened here. Goda-san knocked violently yelled, but there was no answer. He twisted the doorknob with a clatter, but the lock just resisted him.
ローザ様鍵がかかっているようです
Hell yeah. Seems to be
仕
locked.
方ないわ
Is she gonna shoot it open? She's gonna shoot the doorknob. Shoot it.
開けてください
Please open it. Oh. The profiles weren't updated though. Oh, you were so right. Oh, you're so right about that. I just realized that actually. Wait, they might be alive. Genji nodded and Goda quickly unlocked the door with the master key. Chain. In the back of my mind, horrible images floated up and disappeared one after another. A magic circle had been drawn on the door to the chapel, and 6 corpses had been behind that. So if there was a magic circle drawn on the door to Jessica's room, then beyond it... I knew it. Wait! Oh, Requiem! It's not Golden Slaughter this time. It's Requiem. This is well played when Kanon gave off his last attack here. Yeah, she's dead.
Jessica!
It was truly heartless. The expression on Goda-san's face and what he said when he opened the door prepared us for the brutal fate that Jessica might have met, even without seeing her. Where's Kanon though? Hello? Everyone tumbled into Jesse's room at once. That scene told everyone that their worst fears were right on the mark.
Jessica!
Oh my fucking god. What the fuck Nanjo gonna do, man? The room seemed elegant for Jessica's age. And there she was inside it, lying on the ground. Well, let's read her character profile here. Alright. Found in her own room in the mansion with a weapon shaped like a stake having been rammed into her back. At the very end, she got to be with the person she loved. She must have been happy. There's a large pool of blood on the floor. And there's a knife or something sticking deep into her back. It's that damn ice pick there. But now we have a much better view here, though. A much better view. It looks like her eyes are still open a little bit, yeah? Am I tripping? Or like her eyes are like still open? That's low-key fucked up. That's high-key fucked up. Was it a knife? There was a design on the handle that had to have been done in a devil motif. There is no doubt that this weapon carries some kind of occult meaning. Yeah, she's passed away. Damn, her lungs! Wait, hold on. She doesn't... Oh wait, no. She fits with the second Twilight. Wait, sorry. Whoops. Second Twilight, here we go. Kanon's still good though. How much time has passed since she died? Notes? What about him?
バトラ様。甘かった。分かってた。島からは逃げられない以上、犯人は必ず近くにいたんだ。
The culprit was definitely close by.
どうしてすぐに警戒しなかったんだ。
Then why wasn't I on my guard straight away? Listen, the only person that wasn't around near us, it was Kumasawa. Kinzo's in his room. Oh my god, there's one more person I think. During this time, so Goda, Battler, Rosa, and George were at the chapel. Shannon and Genji and Kenzo were all good. So where the fuck was it Nanjo and Kumasawa at? These two, man. I'm telling you, bro. Kumasawa, man, she might be the murderer. Kumasawa might be the murderer and Nanjo was the accomplice here. And no, I'm not being ageist at all. It's just a weird coincidence.
甘えてた。犯人ってやつは罪を犯したらこそこそと逃げて隠れてるもんだと思い込んでた。
I just assumed that the culprit snuck away after they commit a crime. Oh, Nanjo was with Battler. Oh wait, Nanjo was with... Oh yeah, he was. You're right. I'm wrong. Nanjo was able to pronounce them as dead on the scene at the chapel. And then Rosa sent, Shannon and Genji. So it's just Kumasawa! The scene with Jessica happened after the chapel? I thought that scene with Jessica happened during the fucking chapel. He just went back in time? It happened after? I thought it happened during the fucking chapel. So while... Oh, damn. I'm gonna have to go back then and I'll watch them. I just assumed that the culprit snuck away after they committed a crime. Rip.
あの時の僕たちは動転して
First
た
undone.
ジェシカちゃんが怒りに身を任せて駆け出すのも仕方がないことだと思ってた
No, but that was what they wanted.
でも甘かったんだ
Yeah, we were naive.
止めるべきだった
So maybe in the next timeline they're able to stop her. Or other
幸
people.
田さんどうしてジェシカちゃんたちを放ってきちゃったの
Oh shit. Putting the blame on Goda here. Hold on.
あなたが一緒にいてくれたらこんなことには
Oh shit. Oh, you're in trouble, Goda. Oh.
私は危険ですから戻りましょうと言いました。ただそのお嬢様は一人になりたいと申しまして、カノンさんが自分に任せてほしいと言いまして、それを言ったらカノンさんは
Yeah, where is Cannon?
そうだ
Are you dead ass? Oh. Okay. He's missing. The witch erased his corpse for fun. That alone threw them into chaos. If the human world is what it is, then what is not is undoubtedly fantasy. Fantasy depicts what they themselves fear. What if his body is in the boiler room now? Instead of Kenzo gone missing and he was found in the boiler room, it was Cannon that was found in the boiler room this time.
カノン君は一体
I have no fucking idea.
カノン君どこに
カノンさんはお嬢様と一緒にいたはずです。
Ah, Goda, I'm side-eyeing you too
一
now.
体どこに
まさかやられたんじゃないだろう
Yeah,
な
they definitely got him.
静かにこの部屋に誰か隠れているかもしれない
Check the bed.
ベッドの下やクローゼットなどを探
Search
して
under the bed and in the closet. Oh my god, stop it. There's also a chance that Kanan's corpse had been pushed away somewhere. At Rose's orders, everyone searched the room together. But there wasn't a single human hiding anywhere. Oh god. Unless a body.
どこにもないぜまさか犯人に連れ出されたか
Yeah, probably.
なら早く探し出して助け
Oh
ない
my
と
gosh, bro. I'm gonna have to search for him quickly and
も
save
た
him.
もたしてるとやばいことになるかもしれねえぞローザおばさん屋敷内を捜索しよう犯人を探そうカノン君を助け出そう
Sure, bro. Save Cannon, Kun.
静かに
Fuck! Quiet? Whoa, wait, what happened? Do I hear something? Auntie Rosa yelled us loudly, and we felt instantly silent. She was probably contemplating something. But what in the world could that be? Auntie Rosa walked around the room as though looking for something, or as though she was collecting her thoughts. Oh my god, Rosa, what the fuck are you gonna do? And then she found something on the side table by the bed and picked it up.
誰かわかる人教えて
What is this?
これは何の鍵かしら
What key is this? Auntie Rosa showed everyone a key with a cute mascot attached to it. Judging from its cute appearance, I didn't doubt that it was Jessica's key, but I had no way of knowing what key it was.
おそらくこの部屋のお嬢様のお部屋の鍵でしょう。
Probably the key to this to Milady's room. After hearing that, Auntie Rosa made a point of going outside the door and checking. You heard a quieter, delayed audio of Eric? Wait, what? How?
どうしてこんなところに置いてあるのかしら
Without a doubt, it was the key to this room. I wonder why it was set in a place like
普通
this.
大事な鍵はポケットとかにしまわないかしら
Don't you keep important keys in your pocket?
お嬢様はご自分の部屋に施錠される
Wasn't in
習
the
慣
habit
は
of locking her
あまりあり
room,
ませんでした。ただ、学校に行かれる時だけは
except for when she went to school.
旦那様などに勝手に部屋を見られたくないと言って施錠されていたようですが。
Fuck Kraus.
なるほど。登校してるわけじゃないから、ジェシカちゃんがここに鍵を置くのは自然なこと、ということね。
Okay.
この扉を開けられる鍵はいくつあるの？
Probably like 3 or 4.
お嬢様がお持
Okay,
ち
never
の
mind.
一つだ
Okay,
けで
never
す。
mind. Okay. Wait, what? What do you mean just the one? We just opened up the fucking door with the master key. What do you mean? How many keys can open this door? We just watched go to open up the fucking door. What are you talking about? Just this one.
あなたたちのマスターキーでは開けられ
And
な
then
い
you
の。
open it with your master keys?
開けられます。
They can open it. So what's Kumasawa talking about here? Hold on.
マスターキーは何本あるの？
Like 3 or 4, right?
使用人の人は全員持ってるの？
Do all the servants have one?
余剰分はある。
Oh, they're extras.
はい、私たちは全員が
We
持ってい
all
ます。
have one, see?
余剰分はどうでしょう。
As for extras, I wonder.
以前は何本かありましたが、奥様に不用心だと強くお叱りを受けまして、対応が取られた
There
はず
used
で
to be
す。
several master keys, but Natsuhi strongly scolded us that this was careless, so I believe they have been dealt with.
そうです。私たち使用人が一本ずつ
Okay,
持
I
つ
believe we've written this down somewhere already, so it's
それ以
it's
外
cool.
は存在しません。
ちょいと待て。確か前回のゲームじゃマスターキーには余剰分があるって話じゃな
In
か
the
ったの
last game, I thought we said there were extra master keys.
それについてだがな、所在不明のマスターキーが何本もあっては、わらわにあまりに不利であることに気づ
Oh,
いたのだ。
episode 1? Right? I've noticed that having several master keys whose locations are unknown is quite disadvantageous for me.
そりゃそうだろうよ。密室で俺に魔法を信じさせたいお前にとっちゃ想定外のマスターキーは非常に不利だろうよ。何しろ俺は施錠に関するトリックが登場するたびに過去に紛失したマスターキーやその複製を犯人が所持していてって論法で対抗していくつもりだったからよ。
そうよ、その通り。だからそこを崩す一手を打たせてもらうことにした。
Okay. I decided to make a move to defeat that.
設定を変更する。
I'll alter the setup.
マスターキーは使用人たちがそれぞれ持つ一本のみ。
Alright, the only master keys are the one held by the servants, one key each. Okay, let's just write this down really quickly. Beatrice's red dialogue. We're gonna go make this one to Jessica's room. I'm gonna say the only master keys are the servants are the ones held by the servants. One key each. Alright.
ふざけやがって。それよりこれはどういう手なんだ？
What is this move? We'll find out on Monday. Cause I'm gonna say it right now. Anyways, it's 11. It's getting late. I have to get ready. Unfortunately. Good cliffhanger? No? Yeah, no? Yeah, no? Yeah, no? Holy Edge? Yeah, I know. Anyways, that was fun. Well, that's good to hear, Connie. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. That was cool. That was fun. That was eventful. That was really fun. My head hurt during the first half, but I'm slowly understanding how the rules of this world works now, and the rules to whole Beatrice's game. So that's gonna change my line of thinking here. That was cool, that was fun, but I'll be back Monday. Again, I won't be here Saturday, well, tomorrow or Sunday, so anyways, take care, stay safe, have fun, enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye. See you guys on Monday. See ya.
My friends, I am not perfect, but I am great 'cause I keep a smile. I know you are a superstar. Stay base and